Coast, East, people out in the East Coast, I'm sorry. You wouldn't believe what I just went through. But I was not about to not be seen today. I had to get together. I would have missed you terribly. I couldn't go to bed without you. Woo! But fam, let's get right down to business. Niners not resting on any laurels. We've had people that are saying, man, the 49ers are not coming in confident and cocky just because they got through beating the Rams. No. Far. I mean, that is so far from not happening in Santa Clara. The Niners, of whom are usually banged up midway through the regular season, are, of course, struggling going into the NFC Championship game with key injuries. I'm talking seriously bad. Today, Coach Shanahan spoke on the health status of his hardened Warriors as he made clear the past wins over the Rams don't mean a damn thing. He didn't say it like that, but he said it doesn't mean anything to him and his team. Tonight, going to the phones to discuss the Niners injury situation and Shanahan's reassurances that the Niners will be bringing a fresh can of Whup Ass to the NFC final with blood in their eyes. You know, you got it. Can you imagine how badly the 49ers want this after last year? Boy, anybody that questions the attitude and prerogative going into this game by the San Francisco 49ers, you've got to be kidding. But it was, in fact, I'm kind of scared for the Rams, quite frankly. But somebody's go, if they look anything like they looked against Green Bay in ice cold, frigid conditions, what are they going to look like in nice, comfortable, covered up, temperature controlled setting? Go get them, Niners. Go get them mofos. Anyway, I know you did the same thing that I did with shit. You know, the theme is with Seat LA, Seat LA. Talk about us with no chairs, right? Y'all gonna keep us out? You can't let us in? We can't even come outside and see if we can get something out the concession stand. Y'all leave us anywhere near the stadium? They got security outside the fences and everything else. Keep them 49ers out of here? No. This week's early theme has been Niners fans' pursuit of a seat at the game. And Coach Shanahan was even amused to hear that ticket sales were initially restricted to SoCal residents. That's because Niner fans showed up so plentiful and loud at the January 9th game that the Rams offense resorted to a silent snap count in their own damn house. Don't even 49. Rams. You guys pulled us up 20 whatever years ago and left to St. Louis. And now you come back here as if that girlfriend is still waiting on that ass? No. Of course not. So shut up. Coach Shanahan about that match, quote, it fires us up. We love our fans for it. It's cool to see. Unquote. As you probably already know, though, congratulations in order to the Niners Empire for pressuring endlessly enough to lift ticket sales restriction to our beloved fam to attend the NFC game in sunny SoCal, California, particularly at SoFi Stadium for the NFC Championship. And notice on Ticketmaster that restricted NFC Championship tickets to those with zip codes in SoCal was removed from the ticketing site's website this morning. Stop it, Rams. Look, you man up, you weak sisters. Listen, if you guys are so concerned about the love for you in L.A., then win some games that mean something. All right? You want respect? You don't want to give any respect. Respect is earned, clowns. What was that? You can't come in. What? Oh. Anyway, fam, let's get right down. Coach Shanahan isn't surprised by the fact that he'll be coaching for a Super Bowl berth against the Rams. But he certainly isn't boasting about how his 49ers have won their 6 meetings since 2019, a run that coincided with Shanahan guiding a Super Bowl run that particular season, right? Just 2 weeks removed from beating the Rams in overtime at SoFi Stadium, the Niners returned Sunday for yet another rematch, and this time the NFC Championship is on the line. Shanahan said today in a media conference call, quote, "We've been through this so much over the last few years, so there's not much new. I don't think there are many secrets. There are not many things we can surprise them with, and the same with them and with us, which I think is kind of the most fun way. It's all about execution." He goes on to say 2 really good teams, a really good football game where you can't really trick each other, got to go out and beat somebody, unquote. Now, both the Rams and Niners advanced on the walk-off field goals in the divisional road upsets on the road, with the 49ers, of course, winning 13-10 at Green Bay on Saturday night. Live from Green Bay, it's Saturday night. And boy, tough game to watch, though, wasn't it? I'm still trying to get over that. I'm just now feeling normal. Los Angeles, of course, dethroned Tampa Bay 30-27 on Sunday as they had to hold on. 24 points up. Not a good sign. Y'all crying about people won't come out there and support you. See that? You had them. 24 what? Shut up, Rams. Shut up. Marketing pro, just walk away, man. Walk away. And there won't be a lot of mystery when it comes to preparing for the Rams and Coach Sean McVay. Meanwhile, Trent Williams' ankle injury required him to walk with crutches to the post-game x-ray room to quickly reveal no fracture. Now, that was fine for that moment, but still. He'll be monitored all week as he rehabs not only that ankle, but also an elbow sprain that kept him out of the 49ers' 27-24 overtime win against the Rams. And January 9th, we beat the Rams without him. I don't want to go through that again. It's so much easier if Trent's on the field to just beat him up. Just beat him up. It's like Kyle says, there's no mysteries out here. We know who's who and what they go do. This is all about execution. Who came out here, wanted it the most, and got things done? So Coach Shanahan said the injury was similar to Jordan Willis, who was originally believed to have a high ankle sprain, but further exams revealed a low ankle sprain. Fortunately for us, the 49ers, that ankle sprain, I thought when somebody said Jordan Willis was in the game, I said, what? No, he's on the IR, isn't he? Whew. Dude, these guys are serious. Jordan endured that pain, wrapped it up with duct tape or something, came out there and arguably could be called the hero of the game as far as the Green Bay Packer game goes. He doesn't make that play. Fam, I don't know what happens. Regarding Trent Shanahan said, just some old stuff in there too. Not exactly sure on him. We'll have to manage him, see how it goes throughout the week. I would bet money, though, that they're not going to be able to stop Trent Williams from playing. I can't. They could try to say, Trent, you know what? It's not in your best interest to go out there. You could do some permanent damage to that ankle now. It's, what we're going to try to do. Coach, stop. I'm not want to hear about wait for the Super Bowl. If we go into the Super Bowl, it's going to be because I helped. I'm playing, right? If you put it that way, Tiger, you got it. Yeah, that's where the conversation is going to go in that locker room. You already see that coming. Williams played all but one snap Saturday night, even lining up twice in a receiver-eligible role at fullback. Do you see that? When he came sprinting down that sideline, I wondered what the hell he was going. I've never seen that before. Once on a 3rd and 1 conversion, and then later he was deployed in the same fashion on 4th and 1, but the 49ers didn't make that one. Well, I love this team, the character building. I'll never forget this year no matter what happens, man. These guys, this is all blood and guts, Deebo has already declared himself all right after Saturday night's game, despite twice leaving the field with injuries. The first was a shoulder issue after a hard hit from one of the Packers linebackers, and the second was an ankle injury he sustained on a 9-yard 3rd and 7 conversion run that set up Robbie Gould. That 45-yard winning field goal. Shanahan said about his stud wide back, quote, Deebo took a helmet to the side of his leg on the last play, so he's sore today. We expect to see him on the practice field this week. I can see Deebo coming out there to the field Wednesday like people thought him and Trent. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I'm going right back to the Training Day movie, man. These guys are crazy. I love it. More good news on the health updates, too, fam. Ambry Thomas's knee is improving from that bone bruise that kept him from suiting up Saturday night. Not to take anything away. Well, Shanahan said, quote, he has a much better chance of playing this week. Coach is hopeful Thomas can participate in this week's first practice tomorrow, Wednesday. But he goes on and say, okay, I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't want to take anything away from Josh Norman. We tear him up on every play he messes up. Josh Norman came in there and did a great job. I didn't see it clearly during the game, but it was explained in the press conference. Josh Norman came back, as J-Dub put it, man, Aaron and Devontae, man, that's like Jordan and Pippen, you know what I'm saying? And Josh came out there. It was over the shoulder shot, and Josh came out there and said, "No, not today." Boy, I said, "Damn, y'all busting me up here, man. What? Because I didn't see that play. All I know is they didn't make it. So I tell you, teams of destiny look like this. We're gonna see what happens in the next chapter, but still, Hey, fam, I don't know about you, but I've been wondering about Jeff Wilson Jr., right? Did you? Turns out Jeff Wilson has a chance to return this week from a low ankle sprain that forced him out on the opening kickoff. Did he play this past week on special teams? Or is this a typo? I didn't see him. I didn't know he was on the field, ever. And also about Garoppolo. Coach Shanahan did not have any setbacks to report on Jimmy G's sprained shoulder and thumb, but he did defend Jimmy's lackluster line as far as his passing stats. 11 of 19, 131 yards, 1 INT. One obvious factor, the 14-degree temperature that felt like zero with the wind chill at kickoff. And most fans don't care about that, and they don't care. They dismiss that as an excuse. But Shanahan points that out. Garoppolo opened up 0 for 5, and that included drops by Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, and Juwan Jennings. You got to figure guys coming out of the West Coast with the weather being at least human conditions, and you suddenly hit the shock of that kind of cold, you got to believe it actually does have an effect on your body, at least for the first few minutes of that game, especially on an open field like that. I can't imagine what that feels like. So 11 of 14 passes were completed the rest of the way. Even if a couple incompletions look like potential INTs, Coach Shanahan further said about the matter, quote, he was under duress. He was getting hit as he goes, was in 0-degree temperatures where most people can't feel their hands. He almost did complete them there to the flat, but when they do travel there, it can make you nervous, unquote. Hey, hats off to the whole team. I ain't got nothing to say about it. And I just withdraw anything. Josh Norman came out there, they did a great job. Everybody that came to play, they were just so intense. That overwhelmed the Packers. Well, you're the number one seed. I guess you must have lost a little bit of edge taking that week off because they did not look good. And as Kyle Brandt went on and on and on like a lot of people do. The Green Bay Packers just played a lousy game. That's all that happened. Don't give the 49ers any credit. 10 points? Okay, Kyle, shut up. I used to like you. You're an idiot. Hey, referees are announced. This is going to be important. You know that, don't you? Carl Chaffers, who 3 weeks ago, by the way, referred the 49ers win over the Houston Texans. The 49ers win over the Houston Texans, right? He has been assigned to Sunday's game. His crews have called more penalties than any other this season. And get this, and this is why things turned out the way they did in last Super Bowl 55. He was the referees in last season's Super Bowl between the Bucs and Kansas City Chiefs. And them boys didn't let nothing go. Every time the Chiefs screwed up, the stuff was flying across the screen. You couldn't tell if it was a yellow snowstorm or what. Chiefs couldn't get nothing off. You guys don't want to play fair? 10 yards, 5 yards, 15 yards. That 49ers Texas game, January 2nd, came with a controversial call that went the 49ers' way. That never happens. I think I did say something about that during that game. Bad calls, I don't appreciate about for us or the other team. I can appreciate it to a certain degree for us because it's going to help us out. But it scares me because if I see one bad call for us, that means they're going to do that again, and maybe the next one isn't going to be for us. So, and that Marcel Harris INT stood when officials ruled that Harris' forward progress was stopped before he fumbled in the third quarter before the 49ers go-ahead touchdown drive of that game. Sunday's crew will include Paul King, Gerard Phillips, Mark Perlman, Tom Hill, Eugene Hall, Greg Steed, Brian Matorian, and Randy Campbell. It seems the league is not going to try to fix this game with the officials. They're going to make it I mean, if the 49ers do something wrong, you're going to get a flag. If the Rams are holding Nick Bosa for 4 quarters, they're going to find it to be a long day. I like what's shaping up here. I thought it was going to be fixed in SoFi because that's the venue for the Super Bowl. This is the home team. Let's make sure that they host this Super Bowl. They owe us, fam, from the last Super Bowl anyway. They should fix it for us. Hey, Ridwan 182 Williams, Ronbo's winning the Bengals or at Chiefs game. The Chiefs are going to wipe the floor with the Bengals. That's too much experience. Mr. Block Eyes 22. Hey, this ticket story is crazy. Never seen it before. I know. Guys, thanks for the contributions. This is a crazy year. We shouldn't even be surprised by the ticket madness. And there may be more things coming up. Mars 73, Rumble. I was at Lambeau for Saturday's game. Niners! Mars, man, you were in for a treat. And I tell you, that was crazy. Niner Mike explained it. Crazy emotional details. RG!
Greetings from San Diego, Ronbo. How are you?
RG doing great. I wish I could hear something good about Trent Williams, but otherwise, I'm fine. How you doing and what are you thinking and what's going through your mind?
Man, you talk about the heart and soul. Trent Williams was out there. He could barely walk. And he was out there doing his thing.
Yeah, he was. Playing fullback and offensive lineman. Good grief. Whoa.
Man, you see him running out there. I thought they were going to put him at receiver at one point. I was like, oh, my goodness, he's going out.
You know he does. Like, he didn't he get in trouble for that? Eligible, I think he reported as eligible receiver. They did try to throw it to him a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. He has that capability, RG. Let's see what happens this Sunday.
Oh, man. Man, you talk about, one of our weaknesses all season long has been the special teams, and did they step up this game? That was unbelievable.
He did. I mean, they made us proud, didn't they? My God, jeez. Everybody came to play, RG.
Robbie Gould in those conditions, just, man, automatic. It was just
you know what, though, to be honest about Robbie, though, that's where he's from. Yeah, that's his climate. You know? So it wasn't a real shock to him. So.
Yeah.
One other note, if you didn't know, Robbie called people who had been playing in Lambeau recently to get some intel from them. Robbie's I'll never say nothing bad about him again.
Yeah, people were down on him. It's a roller coaster with him, but man, he's just been lights out recently, and I love the videos. Him warming up in the middle of all the opposing team's cheerleading and dancing and all that, and there he is warming up, getting ready.
That's what you call it. I mean, he was in the zone, man. The guy's focused. You can't get past that wall. When a guy's in that zone, forget about it. They could have been trying to shoot him from the sidelines. Yeah. They couldn't have killed him. Robbie's tough.
Exactly. Well, this has been a dream finish, man. We don't have to travel back to the East Coast. We're going to be at our home, away from home. The faithful is going to be out there in droves. What more do you want? Perfect football conditions to go ahead and seal the deal.
God, it's just right there, RG. We just got to seize this opportunity so we can celebrate. We'll probably be celebrating so hard for making it to the Super Bowl, we'll forget about the game. Yeah, the game, and we took the Rams out 3 times in a row, and we took them out of their own house while they were crying about us attending the game, and we sent them home, and we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm already rehearsed my celebration actions.
Man, that's pathetic, isn't it, man? They have to go through all that trouble to keep the faithful out. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing more than anything else. Well, guess what's going to happen now? It's going to be even worse now. It's going to be double, triple the amount of people now that are wearing the faithful.
That's the kind of bond. That's the kind of fire you start. You gonna act like this? Okay, we're gonna have added bodies in there this time. You'll be lucky to find a seat. Person wearing blue. Oh, if
Yeah.
that happens.
That was such a great win. It's all been so much fun, Ronbo. I can't even imagine. Like you said, no matter what happens, we're gonna remember this for forever, man. This has been a great run.
The endless drama. Right down to the don't sell them any tickets. Don't sell them any tickets. Are you
my,
serious?
the, my One of my favorite things is the look on Aaron Rodgers' face. You know, I always love to see him lose. Just that he's got that dumb look on his face. I hate him, but love to see it.
And did you notice how they're roasting him today? I knew the media people, the networks are just going nuts on him. Now they're blaming him. They're questioning his integrity as a potential Hall of Famer. I'm saying, okay, guys, I'm happy we beat him, but don't go too far. He is still one of the greatest to ever play the game. Nobody can throw the ball like Aaron
Oh yeah,
Rodgers. We got away good.
yeah. I heard some stats today that that Brett Favre never lost a home game in the playoffs at Lambeau, where Rodgers has lost 7 games at home in the playoffs.
They're revisiting the
So
conversation of who's the greatest Packer quarterback of all time. They got even Bart Starr, Brett Favre, and Aaron Rodgers, and they're actually talking about it. we got
oh.
it's cold, boy. You can't miss. You can't lose. RJ, I'll see you. I'll see you at the end of the week, okay? If you got time for us, from beautiful San
You
Diego.
take care, Rombo. Greetings
Thanks,
to all
man.
the faithful GMs in the chat. Greetings from San Diego, and I'm still contemplating heading to the game, but I'll let you know later in the week.
All right, because you got that option. You're close. All right. Talk to you later.
It's in my backyard, man. All right, take care.
All right, G. And Daniel Serrano down in Soquel Way. Does even the Ram know it's 49ers house? I'll be there. Daniel! Yo, Jack. Yo, Jack.
Redemption, baby, redemption. 2013. Let's go. Isn't it familiar? Isn't it ironic what's happened
Yes.
this year to what happened in 2013? Let me remind you guys, all right? 2013, we have Colin Kaepernick. We go into Lambeau Field. We win by 3 points. And then we go into Seattle, and the 12th man, all that bullshit that happened, the plays weren't called, and they were trying to take us out, and we lose in the championship. Now we're in the same situation. It's redemption time, baby. It's redemption time, and talking they're not stupid in L.A. You know what I'm saying? They know what the 12th man is. They don't want to see the sea of red. They don't want to see that. So what are they doing? They're trying to take those tickets away from us. But guess what, guys? We ain't going to let that happen this year, because we are going to make history this time.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to make history, and I'm telling you guys, just like back in, I think it was 1972 on January 25th today, Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American person to ever run for president. To say that she's running for president. Well, today I'm going to make history.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making history today to let you guys know, write this shit down if you want to. We are going into L.A. to whoop their ass. Whether we got the fans there or not, we're going to whoop their ass. I'm just looking for the refs to call a good game, a fair game. I'm looking just like Deebo Samuel's got his knee taken almost completely out with a helmet to his knee last week in Green Bay on the last play. I'm looking for fairness. You know what I'm saying? They know they can't beat us physically. So what are they doing? They're trying to go for the kneecaps. They're playing dirty. That's how you go physical with the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking for this week, Ronbo. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a fair game. If we play a fair game, we got that ass. What do you think?
I every last word. I'm so in agreement. I mean, this is like, boy, this is the game. You put it all on the line with nothing else. Jack, can you imagine the enraged minds of both sides? I figure, this is it. These guys are trying to take bread off of our table. I will kill you. You know what I mean? This is the mindset that's going to go through, especially in a physical altercation like this one. Ooh, there's going to be some fights, Jack. There's going to be some fights. I hope there's some security in the stands, on the field. You know, it's going to be crazy out there. It ain't going to be as bad as the Raiders, but somewhere near.
Jeff Wilson's will be fine. Trent Williams will be fine. Deebo will be fine. Everybody's going to be fine. We are going to be ready to play. Even if some people are hurt, they're going to play in this goddamn game.
Yeah, you know it.
We are going to war, ladies and gentlemen, and we need everything that we got, including these refs not to call a dirty game in L.A. You know what I'm saying? We need Brandon Ayuk to show up. But you know what? Regardless of history, what happened 2013, win or lose, enjoy every moment of this game, everybody, because we're in the damn championship. You know, when we were 3-5 or what, you know, we were down. No, everybody counted us out. But you know who, including Cardinals owner Michael Bidwell, who publicly went on air today. He's pissed off that we and the Rams, the 49ers and the Rams, are in this championship and his Cardinals aren't. So, hey, man, just enjoy the moment because you know I will, man. Keep it rolling and make sure you guys donate like that boy I brought from Seattle back to the game. I see you, Seattle guy, bringing hundreds and hundreds. Keep those donations coming. We're going to break the record this week, the most donations in Ronbo sports history, man. All right?
Thanks, Jack. And we look forward to it. I'll see you at the end of the week, too. By the time we get some good news, and then we can make our predictions on what's going to be the score. All right, fam? Appreciate you, Jack. Talk to you later.
Watch out for them dirty-ass hits. Watch out for them dirty-ass hits, too.
I know.
All right, peace.
Peace. And Juan Rankin. Hey, Ronbo. Jimmy G will have his best game of the season. This team is destined for glory. I can feel it. 9 and quest for 6. After coming out of that ice box, I am. And that shoulder's got to be feeling better. You know how many weeks it's been since that hand got hurt? Jimmy made me feel a lot better. I am definitely looking for something special from him. Tommy Oxley, Rob of the Lambs would have lost in Lambeau. I believe that, too. I'll bet you. They don't have the same cojones as the Niners do. They really don't. Tommy, thanks for that. Papa Dragola. Get in here, man.
After Ronbo.
Ooh, Dax, getting pumped up.
Man?
Pumped up, man. I'm telling you, I can't wait for this game. I can feel that energy. It's just illuminating from Santa Clara.
You can't wait. You barely got over the last one, man.
I know you don't. I didn't have to take medication for the last 48 hours.
You sound like an addict, man.
To be a 49er fan, you almost have to be.
You just got high 15 minutes ago. What you mean you can't? You want to get high again? What? Good Lord, Ronbo.
It's crazy. Man, this is fun year.
Ooh, I don't know if your heart can take it.
Yeah, I got two. I got two left. I keep 2 in the refrigerator, so if one give out, I just go in there and get another one. It's okay.
got a donor on speed dial. Yeah, so Ronbo Sports, he needs another heart. Yes, we do have one reserved. Can we get that in before the next game, please?
Yes. For the second half. Before the second half. We don't have time for the next week. What are you thinking, fam?
Yes,
with what we know right
Ronbo.
now, as far as the injuries and everything else, what do you think?
I think I haven't watched all of the Ultimate 2 yet, but I definitely got to give some major props to really the coaching staff really is pulling out all the stops.
Amen.
I think Stafford's good, honestly. I think he's really good. I think if you put Stafford in the right situation, you're going to get Stafford in the situation. What concerns me about him is that if Stafford plays smart and doesn't play hero ball, he definitely could go a long way. And what I mean by hero ball is kind of what you saw with Kansas City and the Bills. Both quarterbacks is lighting the scoreboard up, just going downhill left and right.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And the reality is that, I think the quarterbacks has had the best games statistically in the playoffs is at home right now, same as Josh Allen. So ultimately, you have to be able to run the football. You got to play defense. It's really that simple. You got to run the ball. You got to play defense, and there's one team that's really good at it left. So that's what gives us that best chance to win is to continue to run the ball and continue to play solid defense. As we were discussing a little bit yesterday about, the moves that San Francisco made to improve their team from within, moving Armstead into his more natural positions is really a good move.
Straight money.
Moving Deebo into the backfield. Yep. Yeah, because, they both influence the game quite a bit. You have to account for them. And you can move players around them because by moving Armstead inside, that freed up other players to do well. Like Key, Arden Key's really stepped up. Number 56, he's really stepped up. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that I am. I even saw some 3 down linemen alignments last game, which I thought was brilliant on D'Amico Ryan's part. Yeah, he played he gave them the same defense that he'd been playing all year, and then after that he started switching it up. So he moved Armstead to his natural position, which is defensive end and 3-4 alignment, and he had Nick Bosa standing up, and Nick Bosa was kind of floating between the outside and the inside, so they couldn't double team him as easily. And very reminiscent of what you see with players like LT or Derek Thomas used to do stuff like that. Just kind of move around, try to find a weak spot on the line, find whoever's shaking the most. I didn't go to them. So
that's Aaron Donald gets. That's what he does. So yeah, I've been wanting to let Nick do that. He can make that call. Or let D'Amico make that call for him. But let him rove.
Exactly. No, it was really a clever game plan. A lot of people are like kind of getting down on Rodgers, but Rodgers just wasn't prepared for what D'Amico threw at him. He confused him after that first drive. He was legitimately confused. He only got one play, and that was that play to Jones, which was a broken play by our usual suspect.
What a time! That's, okay, Pop, I'm sorry. We got to go. Hey, I didn't realize. I hope we're on the same clock. All right. Pop, man, I'll see you at the end of the week. And because I always love to hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
Yeah. No, we'll run the ball. We'll be on. All right, Ronbo. Later, man.
Have a great night.
All right.
And I see Rakeem Jamani. Hey, Ronbo, I got my tickets to the game today. It's going to be a red out. I saw that poster. Out against Sunny. You know I live in L.A., and there are no true Ram fans out here. So what were they talking about, Rakeem? What was this keep them 49er fans out of here? You go have an empty half-filled stadium? Christopher Hinkler says, we got to win this, fam, NFC championship, add to the 49er legacy, and be able to have your children's children talk about this time and how long the Rams have been the 49ers stepping stone for mostly everything they've done. Boom, 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 boom. George of the jungle, friends to you and me. Watch out for that tree. George!
What up, Ronbo?
George, I'm like, this giddy energy is like, I got to find a way. I'm going to get out. I don't care what time it is. I'm going to go out and run a couple of laps. I can't calm down. George, let me stop. Your feeling as to the current status of Santa Clara. What are you thinking?
Look, man, we're going to handle. We're going to go in there. I wanted to start this off before that, though. I did a bet at work. My coworker, the guy that helps me out in the warehouse, he's a Packers fan. And so I wore a cheese head earlier in the season, and I didn't want to wear that damn cheese head again. So I was so happy he had to wear my ladies Kittle jersey because I'm a big boy. I wear 3X.
You said ladies Kittle jersey, not a
yeah. Remember I told you I converted her into a Niner, and she was a Packers fan too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh man, she was happy. She was like, "I'm glad I'm a Niner."
Good for her.
No, it wasn't.
George.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed that last part. I heard most
No,
of that.
I was saying that it's not a ladies' jersey. It's I just got a regular jersey.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you put a ladies' jersey on your coworker, and I
Nah,
said that must have been
nah.
pretty tight and uncomfortable. I would, you know what? By the way, what George just said is something you might want to think about making the next bet. Don't put a nice, comfortable fitting jersey on the guy that made that bet. Make him put on a child's medium, especially if he's big. So all he can do is get it around his neck and maybe his shoulders. I want punishment, George.
Ronbo
Let
with
these people
that
suffer.
whole ticket. You know, that whole ticket selling stuff. I think that was intentional for them to do that. And the reason I'm going to say this is because I got tickets before we had this. The playoffs had been decided, thinking that we might play the Rams in the wild card.
Okay.
And they ended up playing the Cardinals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried selling my tickets a little bit more. I got them for $95, so I was trying to sell them for a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And the tickets were going for $60, Rombo. They knew they couldn't fill up that stadium.
Not with just Rams fans.
So this was intentional. I saw the game, Cardinals, Rams, and the whole top section, if you go back, rewind it, was empty.
See.
So with the Niner game, that's going to be full. So, you know, the owner's the guy, you know, part owner's the Rams owner. So
the marketing department is pretty
he's
clever.
going to try to make money.
George, were you at the last game that the Rams and 49ers played?
No. I was talking about I watched that one here, but I bought tickets for the wild card game because there was a possibility we might play them.
Yeah, I was wondering, weren't the stands filled when we played them in Week 18?
Yeah, when we played them, it was sold out. But what I mean is that the wild card, they didn't sell out.
SoFi is expensive. They don't have time to play these kind of games that they're talking about. I mentioned that yesterday. This is a plot. This is not real. They did this on purpose just to antagonize 49er fans so they would come in droves. Yep. The owner, like you're saying, he doesn't care about his team winning. He needs his money.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're going to make millions of dollars out there. And they know it. We're not even talking about the concession and everything else. The shop where you can buy paraphernalia, all that's going to be ridiculous. All right, go ahead. Let me stop.
Roll some joints before the game, you know, since we're in Cali. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm confident. You know, I'm confident we're gonna beat them Rams and Donald and them. They're all happy. But come on, man.
I know, man. Aaron,
Shanahan knows how to play around them.
All right. When was the last time Aaron had a great game against the 49ers? It's been a while.
I was actually disappointed in Tom Brady yesterday because he's a veteran. He should know exactly what to do with, defenses that put that much pressure on you.
Or especially his coach. The formula's out on what you do with Aaron Donald. You just let him roam around and do whatever he wants. I mean, come on. But Belichick taught everybody a long time ago how to deal with Aaron Donald. And if you're letting it happen to you still now, you're stupid. You deserve to be beat.
Yeah, and one last thing before I go, I know people, love to give Jimmy crap and everything, but I'm glad that our mediocre quarterback is in the NFC Championship, and yet 2 elite quarterbacks got eliminated yesterday. So to all them Jimmy haters, let's just support the team, man. Let's forget about that. Support the team. Don't come in here, Jimmy threw an interception, but yeah, there was drop balls. It was a team. It would have been a team loss, but it's a team win.
Mm-hmm. And it's really funny, George.
All right, man.
Here's a funny one last word. Here's the thing. You know how everybody's saying, Jimmy G's the worst quarterback in the NFC West. Even our people were saying that, right? This is going to be funny. If we get rid of Stafford, Jimmy G will be the last man standing in the NFC West. Hey, all right, listen, it has nothing to do with him. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, George, I'll see you this weekend. And say hello
Friday,
to the lady
right?
for me. Especially now that she's
For
all
sure,
outside.
Friday, right?
Yep.
On Friday? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That way I can get my score.
All right.
All right, man.
All right. Night.
I have a good night.
You too. And Daniel Serrano says, horns down, ass up. That's the way the... Okay, let me not read that any further. Daniel! Oh, no! I should have pre-read it. Paul Thurst says Niners are too tough, too resilient, and have real leadership. Niners, 31-10. Woo. If they beat them down like that, I'm really going to be surprised and delighted at the same time. Nigel.
Ronbo, what's going on, man?
Nigel, man, we're sitting back here contemplating. Kyle got on a conference call today and told people what's up with this, the injury report and things like that, and calmly told us that they're going to have to monitor Trent Williams all week long. And quite frankly, you and I both know if Trent Williams plays, we pretty much could be just call the score in and get on to the Super Bowl. But without him, we'll have to go through the same thing we went through in Week 18. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight, tooth and nail, you know. But what are you thinking?
I hope he does play. I think he will. He's a tough guy. And I don't think he's gonna. I think if he has any sort of chance that in his mind he thinks he can play, I think he will.
Yeah.
You know, he's been through a lot worse, and he's not gonna want to miss out on this game for sure.
Right.
But
This is why he came
totally
to
understand
us.
if he's
This is what he wanted to do.
right. I mean, I totally understand though if he can, because I think he was busted up. You know, even before he came back this
Elbow.
past week or whatever. So so he's been kind of beat up a little bit, just like a lot of our team. But you know, they're all resilient guys. So
Mentally tough.
But yeah, I really do hope he plays Ronbo.
I do too. He makes all the difference in the world.
But, yeah, he does. But who would start in place of him if for whatever reason is it going to be?
Colton would be back over there, but I don't. He did an okay job last time. Not good, but okay. You know, fortunately, and this is the thing that Jimmy doesn't get enough credit for. Fortunately, an offensive line is made to look better than it is because Jimmy gets rid of that ball quick. If he sees a receiver, the ball's coming out now. It's not going to wait. It gets him into trouble sometimes, but it's not going to wait. And that means it takes a little pressure off the offensive line. We're going to run the ball to death. If we can because our offensive line can run block. But otherwise, you know, that's what we're up against.
I feel, I don't know why I've been getting a feeling today that Jimmy's going to have a big game. I think he's due for one. I think that I don't know if we're necessarily going to feature him more than the run game.
No,
but I think that what he's gonna his opportunities out there this week, I think he's going to be in all his talent is going to be in full display, and I'm really looking forward to that because I know I could just from hearing what Deebo was saying and some of the other players were saying, you know, Jimmy's on a mission right now, and he's out there. He wants to prove a lot of people wrong, and he, quite frankly, you know, we're getting disrespected in the media because a lot of the media members feel like we don't have that
a quarterback,
top tier quarterback that everybody else does. So we're getting less, you know, recognition as a result of it. Our opponents are, so everybody's blaming the opponent for them losing games rather than us winning the games. And I feel that Jimmy, of course, he's not one of those to look into the media and social media and all that so much, but you know, the chatter is so loud, you know. I think that he's on a mission, and he's gonna do good this game. I really feel like he is. So,
but Nigel, you know, that's the nice thing about him. He really doesn't pay a lot of attention. It doesn't affect him like it would Mike McGlinchey or George or some of the other guys on the team. He's amazing with that. He stays cool, calm within himself, and goes out there and just does his job. Whether he fails or succeeds on a given play, he doesn't go nuts and decide, oh, they're going to talk about me. Oh, my God. No, he just doesn't care. He just goes right there. That's why I like him so much. Dude is cool.
And you know, I won't lie. I've been kind of critical of him in the past, like a lot of other people have. But at this point in the season, like I've been looking at Twitter and YouTube and all kinds of social media stuff, and it's like at this point we just need to get over it as fans that he's the quarterback. Because guess what? We're in the NFC Championship game.
I know, right?
And we got to have our teams back to go all the way to the Super Bowl. Enough of this. It's like we're still split this far into the season, Ronbo, and it's making me mad because
Mm-hmm.
the freaking media is not giving us any respect, and then there's like a section of the fan base that also ain't giving us respect.
No.
I'm like, stop it,
Well,
man.
in spite
Jesus
of it, not
Christ.
because of him. He sucks, and we do a lot better without him. Okay, guys, good. You guys realize we're going to the NFC Championship game, right? So you you put that,
Yeah.
rest it for a minute. All right, let's see what happens next.
Let's just go for our team, man. Let's just go for our team and see what we could do. You know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna happen.
So I think if we dominate the offensive and defensive line, which I really believe we can do, I think we're gonna win, Rombo. I really do. I really do believe that. So.
I do too. Nigel, we're gonna have to stop though. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll look for you this weekend, and as you know, the entire Niner Empire loves your wife. So let's say hi to her for us, and we'll see you Friday. Okay.
All right, man. Y'all have a good rest of your week. We'll see you Friday.
You too. Thanks, man.
Hey,
yo, KC.
Hey, what's shaking, Rumbo? Man, Rumbo, you know that old saying,
Yeah.
It's hard to beat a team 7 times in a row.
Yeah, I know, and that's a narrative that's floating around on the net, and people are milking that. It's Casey. It's scaring me. Okay, it really is. I look at those odds, and Casey, you've gambled. I've gambled. All of us would love to go to the casinos, Vegas and Reno and every place else. You know when to go to your room and stop it. A lot of people don't, but I always knew when to check in to one of those fabulous luxury suites they have, or those rooms they have in most of the casino houses, right? So I'm thinking, when I go out there a seventh time, I went to bed, I'm up about 2,000 or 3,000. Let me wait till tomorrow. Or do I go back downstairs and try to increase my winnings? Know when to quit. And you can't quit now, though, Casey. We're in a situation now where you got to roll the dice a damn again. Oh, it is frightening. Oh.
You can't let the previous, win or loss dictate the next one. Some nights you just can't win a hand. Some nights you just can't lose a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Some months you just can't win a hand. It's crazy, man.
That's the other side of the coin.
Poker's mad, bro. It's not enough to love the game. You got to not hate it, man. It'll chew you up, spit you out. But hey, Ronbo, speaking about not enough to love it, man. How about Robbie Gould just kind of jogging onto that field in that 2-degree weather, just kind of casually swinging the leg. Oh, one another day.
Stoic face.
It's another day at the office.
Yeah.
That guy, Ronbo, you got to know your worth, and I guess Robbie,
he does.
Yeah, I guess
Casey,
Robbie,
Casey, from his press conference, I can tell if we win the Super Bowl, Robbie's done. He talked about his kids. He's doing this. If we win the Super Bowl, Robbie's out of here.
Finish with a perfect playoff record. Well, that'd be good for him, yeah. And they have a very good chance of doing it, man. They're playing at home next week. Then if they win, they'll play at home in the Super Bowl. So.
Basically. How are they going to do with this ticket?
Rumble, Pat McAfee had his tongue tied today. He was talking, and I couldn't wait to watch the Pat McAfee show
favorite
today.
buddy. Yeah.
And, he was talking about Robbie Gould and how he only takes so few steps to kick the ball, and then he had to say something positive because I think he finally hurt himself. And But you know what, Rumble? I feel like the NFC, like the players, I feel like the whole NFC knows it. A.J. Hawk went on the show and kind of gave the Niners some credit. And Russell Wilson was making tweets during the game and stuff going off about Deebo.
Deebo's a monster.
Yeah. So seeing Russell make those tweets actually was kind of like, whoa, okay, this is for real. Russell's on the couch watching this game. And
he was pissed off. He's not supposed to be on the sofa. Remember all that noise he made last year about making some changes in Seattle? And now he finishes in the basement? Russ! Shout out to you, baby boy. You've been giving us hell all these years. You deserve to be sitting down. Casey...
someone in the chat last night said that when I was on the line, he said,
this caller is delusional. And you know what I have to say about that, Robbo?
What?
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Especially on taco night,
'Cause I'm
man.
daydreaming right now, man.
Oh, God.
I'm straight daydreaming. You know what, Rumbo? You know what would be the icing on the cake, the cherry on top for this season to me?
What?
And I'd like to give a little bit of a history lesson here.
Okay.
Before Colin Kaepernick took a knee, long before that, he was scoring touchdowns against the Rams in their building.
Mm-hmm.
And he was raising a Black Panther fist after he scored a touchdown.
And we didn't know at that time. You're right. There was some, yeah.
And so, you know, I might have mentioned this on the show before. The Rams owner, Stan Kroenke. I hope he's tuning into the Ronbo Sports Show tonight, Ronbo.
How come?
Because we're going to knock his team out. We're going to suck your team in the mouth, Stan. We're going to win the Super Bowl in your stadium for what you did to Colin Kaepernick. I know you were watching that game. You had to have been. I know you had your eye on him. You've been donating to Donald Trump for the last however long. And we're going to take it to you. And you know what, Stan? That's called karma.
There it is. Casey's been waiting to say that for a while, I can tell.
No, you know what? I had that come to me on the drive over here. Someone mentioned, I think, Stan Kroenke. And, you know, I really hope this happens, Rob.
Old Kroenke's he's getting barbecued by some of the things he's allowing his GM to do. So it's, you know, he's getting his. Casey, we got to go though.
And you know, the 49ers will win the Super Bowl, and it'll be all about how the Chiefs lost it. You
that
know,
would be
so, whatever.
Poetic justice. After all the money they spent on that facility, and we come in there and we win a Super Bowl. If we beat his team out and throw them out before the Super Bowl, that's still justice. That's how it's. Casey, we'll see you Friday. All right.
Right on, Rumbo. Take it easy.
You have a great night. Oh, and Shardall.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Shardall, we're awaiting the clock to tick down to Sunday night so we can get going on this.
Oh, come on.
Game. Oh,
I just want to I just want to beat those stupid Rams, man.
We all do.
Yeah, they're getting on my freaking nerves. I hate them, man. I mean, I just hate the organization, man. This, you know, they're gonna face the music when they find out they lose. Like they're gonna once they lose, they're gonna know it. Like it's gonna shock them so bad. They're gonna be like, my God, like we were not expecting this to happen, and like it finally happened. And like we have to accept the fact that we lost, and like we gotta like, you know, accept our what we've done. You know, we gotta accept it.
And Chardol, if you have time, count the monies. All right, I've got all world Von Miller on one side. I've got Jalen Ramsey backing him up. I just paid a lot of money for Matt Stafford. And Aaron Donald is one of the reasons why we can't sign any players in free agency as well, beyond that on the defensive line. And if we don't win this Super Bowl, heads have got to roll.
and my score predictions are getting crazier. Like, you know, before I was saying 90, now I'm saying like, you know, now I'm saying that we're gonna beat them 95-65 at SoFi. So my predictions are getting crazier and crazier and crazier.
They are. I'm waiting for you to go to 100.
Yeah. So even crazier prediction will be if we beat the Rams 103-100 on a game-winning 3-point field goal by Robbie Gould. Put up 103 points on the LA Rams.
Shadow, I like the irony because the Rams are supposed to be the high-scoring team, and we're the grind it out, run the ball, beat you down so you can't get anything done. We go ahead and outpace them on a shootout, 103-100. Like, hey, Shadow, you said that silly game that people are bragging about when the Rams beat the Chiefs that night, 53-50 or whatever it was, and. You know, and that was, I said, you know what? Did nobody come to play defense? I don't know if that's something to be bragging about, because the next team might be able to play some defense. Then what happens to that ass, you know? So I thought that was hilarious. 100 to 103
Yeah,
would be, it'd be
and
funny.
and to me, like if we win, I'm gonna get a bottle of champagne and pop it and spray it all over the floor and get a confetti gun and spray it all over the ground. It'll be like I'm in like paradise and stuff like that. And if we lose to the LA Rams,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a hammer and smash my TV and then have shattered piece of glass all laying all over the floor.
Oh, that's why. You know what I used to do? I used to sit outside my place and look through the window at the television because my family says, "Don't, you're not watching in here." Why? Because you get stupid during the games and start throwing things, and you almost broke the TV, and mom's still mad about And so I was made to watch the games outside. It's easy to lose control of all good sense when you're watching football games.
and sometimes for me, like, when I watch football, like sometimes I want to keep a composure, like, a good composure and watch a football game with everybody. But sometimes they make boneheaded plays. Jimmy Garoppolo does something so stupid. I'm saying, like, what the hell? What are you doing, man? Like, why are you throwing a wide pass down the field and then nobody's there to catch it? And like, it goes like, come on, man. You got to play a clean game of football. I know you're my favorite quarterback. I know I like you, man, but you gotta, I mean, you can't be making like, your throws got to be accurate. Sometimes his throws are not accurate.
Expect that not to happen this weekend. And hopefully none of our guys are having boneheaded moments like we might have saw against the Packers.
But then if he does anything boneheaded, if he makes any boneheaded plays this Sunday against LA, we're losing this game. So he got to make sure that he does not get any interceptions, no picks, no nothing like that. Make sure you play a clean game of football against the Rams.
I can promise you.
And like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What?
You got a guy on the other side of the field. You know how many? It's with the Rams versus the 49ers. You know who's got 4 picks? You know who's got 4 picks?
Who?
Matthew Stafford. You know who's only got 2 picks?
Who?
Jimmy Garoppolo. So if anything, don't worry about the picks. Matthew Stafford's still going to beat him on the picks. Stafford,
because sometimes
nobody talks about Stafford, but he is the worst for the pick. He's a pick 6 king this year. So this is something I think we could relax on.
Because sometimes when you think of Jimmy G, when you look at football quarterbacks,
you think about INTs.
The disadvantage of a quarterback is that they let the other quarterback get in his head. Don't let him get in your head. Do not let that other guy get in your head.
No. Shut up. Stafford is probably Jimmy G's probably in his head. Okay, listen, we're gonna run out of time. 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Think about that. They're the ones that are in danger of the INT situation. That's a lot of difference.
So so it's gonna be a 103 to 100.
Yeah.
Stafford's gonna get picked 8 times, sacked 11 times.
That's a possibility. Sacks especially.
Yeah.
All right, I know. Because remember, we got 5 a week going. We can get 3 more. All right, we gotta go. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you Friday, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna get that win, faithful. Let's go, Niner Nation, faithful. Let's get the win.
Niner Empire, Chardon. Remember, Empire.
Niner Empire.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, Niner Empire, faithful to the Bay, like what the
Chardon,
Niners say.
Have a great night, Chardon. I'll see you Friday.
Have a great night. See ya, Ronbo.
See ya. Chardon has a program, so make sure you check it out. I'm not sure he calls it though. That may be the name he gave me earlier. Okay. There's Seahawks, my dude. I love getting abused in the chat, guys. Seahawks isn't talking trash. There's other Hawks fans that do. He says, I owe you another humble 100, Rod. I'm going all out versus Rams. It might be living in a tent soon. Oh God, they got to win for a Seahawks fan. Yeah, you'll be okay. Hey guys, he is not one of the enemy. If you see, there's a couple other Hawks fans. You know who they are. Yeah, I mean, just tear them up. But this guy, he's not bad. Let me go to thanks Seahawks fan. It's Emilio.
What's happening? I was almost off work, but we can do this.
All right. You want me to wait? You need a few more minutes? We can come back.
Yeah, maybe like 2 or 3 people. I'm almost off work.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We'll be back. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
And we'll come back to Emilio and go to Niner. Mike, forget about it. Mike.
Forget about it, Ronbo. Forget all about it. Hey, are the friggin' Lambs going to stop the faithful from going to Levi's South?
I don't think
Forget
so.
about it. Oh, you little friggin' bum, jerk off, prick backs. I can't believe it, Ronbo. You know, it took me about an extra 30, 40 minutes to get my friggin' tickets today, but I got to tell you.
Wait, what? They put you on hold? Or there's just the crowd
Fuck
is so.
the Rams, Ronbo. That's all it is to it. I'm going to say it like that. Sorry if you're young and still listening, but you know what? It is what it is. This is fuck the Rams week. All right? That's how it goes. The friggin' little jerk-offs. You know, I can't wait, Ronbo, to just bring it all together. You know what I mean, Ronbo? To bring it all together and you know, just they know. When they lost that Week 18 game, Ronbo, they knew right then that they fucked up. All right, let's just call it what it is. All right, that was probably their best op. Because I got freaking news for you, little freaking lamb jerk offs. All right.
Marketing Pro, he's talking to you.
Not only are we gonna just play with everything that we got. I'm not on here to guarantee no guarantees. I'm just going to tell you like it is, all right? They're going to give it everything that they got. And the bottom line is, whether I'm a faithful or not, which everyone knows that I am, I know that the best that my team's got is better than the best that their team's got. Bottom fucking line. That's what I know, all right? And they could say and run around and bounce around. Listen here. Their best player in the last game when they miraculously were up by friggin' 17 points was Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
You know who sticks Cooper Kupp whenever we play the same old sorry-ass Lambs, Ronbo?
The Shark, who wasn't playing last game.
Trent Williams.
Yeah.
Who was not in the Week 18 game when we played the same old sorry-ass Lambs, Ronbo.
The Shark.
Trent Williams out with COVID. So I got news for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that your friggin' best player on our defense's worst situation couldn't get it done. And I'm telling you right now, the Shark is in the water. He doesn't have no friggin' COVID, and he's looking pretty damn hungry because he had a pick, all right? He had a pick right there in Dallas. He almost had a pick of Mr. Rogers the other night, which it was extremely close, Ronbo. That was another play that was really, really, really crucial.
That's what he
does. Because I know that in that kind of a game, that sticks with you. When a guy almost picks you off and you're Aaron Rodgers, all right, you're really going to be nervous. You don't want to go to that guy. You know he's cued in. You know what I mean, Ronbo? And so I'm confident in that. Obviously, it sucks. That we got a couple of guys banged up. I personally think, though, that there's no way the Silverbacks miss in this game. I mean, I don't. You know what I mean? I hope that that's what it is, and I hope he's good enough to where they can give him, 2, 3 of those tranquilizer shots there in his foot, them numbing shots or whatever they do, and hopefully that'll be good enough to hold over the big fella for 3.5 hours. All right, but. I'm just, I'm focused on it. I can't believe it. Everything. I really had time to think about the game, the experience, everything that I had, and just the team, Ronbo. And, one of your callers earlier said it best, as far as for everybody with the Jimmy to no Jimmy. You know how I feel about the whole thing. But you know what? You're damn right. We're in the friggin' NFC Championship, all right? So we no one needs to friggin' lose sight what the hell we're here for. We're not here for any individual player accolades or any of that shit. All right, that all comes after the fact. We're gonna praise homage where it deserves to be given. All right, all of every lasting little thing of Deebo Samuel's season. All right, will be looked over and remembered at the end when we get this thing done.
All right?
That's right.
That's the bottom line. We got to get this thing done. It's been
That's it.
about the dub for a while now, Ronbo.
Yeah.
For a friggin' while, it's been about the dub. And that's all that it's about this friggin' Sunday.
That's it. All for one. One for all, damn it. Let's go. Mikey, I'm going to see you Friday, okay? So we can.
All right, Ronbo. Sounds good. Listen, I love you. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the friggin' faithful out there. And you little lamb pricks try to stop us from buying tickets. Step your hustle up, you little freaking jerk off. I can't wait to see you. The red wave is coming again, and we're going to take it over. I swear to God, Ronbo, it's going to be beautiful, all right? Forget about it. I love you. You be safe. I'll talk up with you later, Ronbo.
I would love you back, fam. I can't wait to talk to you
All
Friday.
right.
Be looking for you. All right, Mikey. There he is. Hey, we go over here to check out Santana.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Oh,
it's been a while.
Oh, yeah, you Santana. We was delighted. You came in the other day, man. That was like refreshing, man, because we haven't heard from you in like forever. So, how you doing?
Ronbo, I mean, good, man. Happy, man. We're very, very happy. Definitely was not expecting, Niners to.
Hey, a lot of us who tell the truth about this, I thought it was going to be rough to get in and out of Lambeau with a W. I really did. I was hoping.
Yeah.
But after that first drive, I said, oh, Jesus Christ. They marched right down on us with no hesitation. But then the defense settled down. Things changed. We start finally getting a break around the third quarter. God, 3 points.
Yeah,
we got 3 points in the first half. That's it.
It's crazy, Ronbo, how we got here, man. It is so crazy, man. It's a roller coaster of the emotions, throughout the season. And, definitely, just very happy for the 49ers, and that they made it to the NFC Championship. I still don't believe it. Like, it's weird. It'll be they're in the NFC Championship again, I don't know, man. It's crazy, and we have a chance to go to the Super Bowl, which is even crazier.
2 out of 3 years. 2 out of 3 years. Can you imagine, Santana? 2 out of 3 years, we end up in the Super Bowl. The only thing that scares me beyond that, don't lose the second time, Niners. Don't lose it twice in a row. Oh my God! Don't do that.
And the future is definitely looking brighter, Ronbo. It just is. The players we got. The coaching staff, the GM. I'm never going to question anything Kyle and John Lynch ever do again.
I know, right?
But yeah, Ronbo, watching that
fifth-round
Packers
pick.
game, man, those guys can hit on the later rounds, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy about that. But, Ronbo, watching the Packers game, man, I was hoping for a defense because you know how we have depth. I was hoping our defense would show up later on in the game, and they definitely did. And Ronbo, that play with Jaquaski Tart, man, I don't know if you saw that.
I went and saw it because everybody's talking about it. I had to go check it out.
Oh
you can see it on YouTube, by the way, fam. Kwaski Tart versus the Packers. You'll love it. Go ahead.
Ronbo, he hustled through that field to stop Aaron Jones from making that touchdown, the running touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was the play of the game, that tackle that
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way they played, Ronbo, they just played their heart out. They never gave up. This team is built to win, Ronbo. It's built to win, and
they're mentally tough.
And I'm
unlike they were in
tough.
2019.
But you know what, Ronbo? Going into the Rams game, I feel good about it, Ronbo. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Not super confident, nothing like that. Just feel good about it.
Both. Yeah.
I feel like we can make something happen there, But like I said, we got to let the games play out, Ronbo. I just, it's crazy, Ronbo. It's crazy where we're at right now, Ronbo.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
We waited for this season for 2 years, so we deserve this kind of splash, splash, bang, bang, nonstop.
Man, the beginning of the season, the year, man, we were like 2-4.
Everybody thought it was over.
And, you know what I'm saying? And these guys found a way to fight and keep going, and they deserve to be where they're at right now. hopefully we can pull a win on Sunday and make it back there and get it done this time, Ronbo.
I tell you, we got to do it. We don't go to the Super Bowl just to lose. And when we go to the playoffs, we ain't playing. We're going for it. We don't just go into the playoffs to get one and done like some teams love to do. So
Yep. So we'll see. Do we know if Embry Thomas is playing on Sunday or
Shanahan feels like he's got a really good chance to play this weekend, unlike last weekend.
What about Trent Williams?
Trent Williams is going to monitor his situation all week long, but Trent Williams, they're not going to be able to stop him from playing. That's why he came and signed with the 49ers for this particular opportunity. So I know he's playing.
Yep. Well, Ronbo, I'm going to let you go, man. If I can get a 49 shout out, man, that'd be awesome.
You can do that.
Thank you, Ronbo, for your platform.
Thanks.
I see you, man. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, man, Santana. I see Friday, you got some time, fam. I know you're busy.
All right, man. I got you, man. See you.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to Santana's brother and his crew, all his guys. I didn't give him a chance to say that. Hey, Push.
Ronbo, hold up. Let me grab my earpiece.
All right.
Me doing some sit-ups. I was working out listening to all this. You had me pumped up.
All right. In midsection. There you go.
So, I live down here in L.A., right?
All right.
And, I live down here in L.A. And what the problem is, what a lot of people don't realize, is that L.A. hasn't had a team for years.
Over 20.
There's so many Niner fans that live here, that are from L.A. They live here. Your stadium is in Inglewood. I ain't gang banging, but it's all bloods. I mean, what's up? The whole
you had to bring that up.
You going to the blood capital of Southern California. What you think they're wearing?
Red.
And also, a lot of people don't realize this is the fourth time we played the Rams. We played them in preseason. People forget about that this year. This is the fourth time we'll be playing them.
Ooh.
I was right. Yeah, I was at that game. Yeah, this is the fourth time we played them. So ever since that preseason game, the Niner fans already they travel well as it is, but it's a big camaraderie thing. So the thing about the Rams is their fan base, man. They don't have no soul, man. They just all their jerseys are brand new. Everybody's jerseys are brand new. Ain't got a scratch on it.
Look like you just got it out the package.
On it. They don't know nothing about Georgia, that old owner. They don't know about the new owner. They just want to be winners. So
and some Push by that, if they get beat down this weekend, they're probably gonna be trying to pick them jerseys back when they bought it.
No if.
But the thing is,
ain't no if.
Yeah, but when they get through getting a butt beaten, they're taking them jerseys off.
Man, this is easy work. This reminds me of when the Lakers played Detroit, right? I mean, it's not exactly, but Detroit was just a team. They were dogs. They didn't care about you bringing in Peyton and bringing in Malone. Here you bringing in Von Miller, and they're not a team. It's a collection of individuals.
Mercenaries.
The only team, the only chemistry that's really good is that Cooper Kupp and that quarterback. Because as is documented, they spend a lot of time coming in early, doing that. So it's just them two. We slow that down. They're gonna put up some points, so be it. But you slow that down, the rest of the team gonna fold. The pressure is on them. We're going to beat them 7 times straight. They're going to feel that squeeze, and it's time to go home, baby. It's time to go home. It's easy work. It's easy work. Look at the Niners defense. They done shut down every powerful offense there is. Dallas, Green Bay. Yeah, they shut down. They shut down big offense. This ain't going to be no difference.
And did you see that Push? Did you see that face Aaron Rodgers had? He looked insecure. He looked worried. He looked concerned on every snap. Even when he threw that bomb downfield to Devontae, you could see it was with reluctance. I said, the 49ers have put the fear in Aaron Rodgers and Dak and Stafford. The first 2 meetings before that, they was eating dirt all day. The 49ers front line is scary. I love it.
I'm not going to be cocky. I'm not going to be cocky or nothing like that. I just really have a confidence in this team. It's time. We know it's time to lock in.
it's time for us to put together a complete game. We're already a team. They minimized a lot of mistakes last week. It wasn't a gripper mistakes, but they minimized the mistakes. What was it, four penalties or something like that?
Yeah.
Man, we're going to roll this team. And as soon as it gets to situation in football, they're going to script, as the Rams always do the first half. But as soon as it starts getting to situation in football in that second half, we're going to pull away from them. We'll pull away from them. But thank you for the platform as always, Ronbo. You allowed me to run my mouth, man. I had barbershops for years, so in the barbershop we get it in all day long, but I'm not barbering no more, so I got to get this up. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it up.
All right, fam. You get there. You get there. Keep at it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Shout out to Niner Mike. I might bump into him on this Sunday. We'll see. But if not, I'll check him at the Super Bowl a week after, 2 weeks later. So
there
we
you
going,
go.
baby.
All right, fam. Have a great night, Push.
Appreciate you, family.
Thanks, fam. Appreciate you. Have a good night.
All right.
It's Push down in SoCal amongst the millions and millions of red jersey wearing fans. And Ellis! Ellis in the squad. I'm sorry. The Daily Bird says Rams lifted the ticket restrictions on the Niners fans in the Bay Area because they couldn't sell enough tickets in L.A. I'll bet you they could have, but imagine the embarrassment of everybody some reporter goes through the crowd at SoFi, and it's filled up all the way to the top. Excuse me, where did you purchase your ticket to come into the game today? Right here in L.A. Okay, we'll move on here and see if we can find out anything more from. There's a group here. Hi, folks. Could you tell me where you purchased your tickets at to come into this game today? Yeah, we're all right here from Inglewood. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down right now and blah, blah, blah for Channel 7 News. Because I'm telling you right now, the population of LA is huge. And that's why that whole plot was never going to thicken anywhere. Ellis! The thought of it just makes me laugh so hard. Ellis. Ellis. All right, Ellis might be tied up with the squad. We'll be back, Ellis. Ice, baby, and Nina. Wow, it's late out there with Ice.
She sleep. Yeah, man, she sleep, bro.
Passed out, probably.
She passed out, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, she knocked out. She wanted to wait up, but she got school in the morning, so she passed out, bro. Iceman's here. Iceman in the house. My man Ronbo Money. Support the man. I love my man Dynamite. He's a freaking man. Forget about it. He's like a straight New Yorker. Tell him Dynamite if you hate.
Or where? He's got that.
Yeah, man. Dynamite, man. I got to give you some love, man. Holla at the Iceman, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, got much love for you, man. And Nigel, too. I like what he said. I'm going to tell you something, man. A lot of people don't pay attention. Since week 10, the defense has gotten 17 turnovers since week 10. Oh, that's pretty high.
And the sacks, I'd like to know how many sacks since week 10 as well, because they're on a roll right now.
I don't know, but I do know we have a total
sacks.
Now the whole season we had 48 sacks. So since week 10, yes.
The numbers started
right. So our numbers picked up at week 10. Defense all across the board. Sacks picked up, everything. Sacks
Fred
and the
talked about
that
too
time.
In his presser yesterday.
And,
how their defense
suddenly
woke up.
Yeah, so that's a huge plus for us, coming into this game. And two other things. Ray Lewis, I've been watching him a lot lately, and he's like all aboard on us. Like he's one of the best defensive players ever to play the game. Mm-hmm. And when I listen to the media, I listen more to the guys that play defense than I do just the guys who are just announcers. Mm-hmm. And he said that this defense is scary. He said it. Ryan Clark said it. Michael Strahan said it. You got a lot of these defensive guys that are all these are Hall of Famer guys besides Ryan Clark.
Rex Ryan.
These dudes know what to talk. Yeah, Ryan Clark. I forgot who he used to play for, but he's on NFL
Steelers, right?
Network. But
Rex
Ryan
Ryan
Clark. Ryan Clark. Right,
No,
Rex Ryan as well, correct.
I'm just mentioning Rex Ryan. I seen him on the network, and he was going on
Right.
about the 49ers as well. But Ryan Clark, I know who Ryan Clark is.
Yeah, so
we had an exchange
right,
on
right.
Twitter when he was talking bad about the 49ers back in 2019. We know each other well.
Right. But he's all aboard now. He's like, you know, now he's all aboard now. So the only thing I discredit to the media is the fact that they're more talking about what did Aaron Rodgers do wrong to win, to lose the game, instead of saying and not giving the 49ers credit as
Kyle
in
Brandt
beating him.
Good Morning Football. My God, Kyle, he couldn't give no love to the
Right,
49ers.
so-
He was all about Aaron. Exactly.
Right. So and let me tell you something, man. And you know, as us being ex-ballers ourselves, when they be talking like that, man, that kind of pisses you off, and that lights a fire under you.
Because you know
and
he didn't
I'm
play.
pretty sure.
He knows nothing about what he's talking about.
Right. So, you know, you can imagine what's going through our team's head. Like, oh, these dudes are just constantly dissing us like we didn't do nothing. So that mindset is going to turn over to that game. Now, the only thing I would say, like I'm going to say, like I've been saying, when we win in the trenches, we will win this game. Jimmy Garoppolo is due to have a good game. He's due. And I think it's that time. I really, truly believe this is the game he finally turns up. But if you notice, every time we played them, we always ran the ball directly at Aaron Donald. We don't run away from him. We run directly at him. Him and Von Miller. We didn't run away from him.
Against the run too, Ice. He's not that. If you want to pass the ball, Aaron Donald's your guy. If you want to run the ball, he's not going to make a difference. You can treat him like you treat everybody else.
And the thing about it, right. And the thing about it is, when the Patriots played them, the Bucks played them, they was running the ball, and they stopped running, and Brady started passing. Now they came back late, but the whole point is I'm looking at it is like
because of Tom Brady. See, that's the handicap right there.
Right.
He's Tom Brady. We got to put the ball in his hands. Well, you know what's working here is run the ball. Fournette's a bad man.
Run the ball.
Let him have it.
What is it seems like all these teams are scared to run the ball. They just want to pass. Now, if you look at the Rams' defensive line, they're not built for the run. They're not. They are not built for the run. If you smash them, if you run that ball down their gut 30 times in a game, they will lose.
They don't have
they're
a
not
DJ
built
Jones.
for that.
I know.
No, they don't. They don't. They're because they're so used to getting after the quarterback. You run the ball at the middle, they're gone. You know, and Kyle Shanahan, he's going to exploit that again. The only thing I see them really trying to do, knowing that they know we're going to run the ball, is them going to try to stack the box.
That's not going to work.
That's what they're going to try to do.
That's been tried by every team.
That's the only thing. Right. That's the only thing I see them trying to do is stacking, loading the box up.
They did it last
time. That's the only right. That's the only thing they could. Bingo. And I look at that and I'm like, you know what? These guys here, man, like, and he just got Sean McVay's number too. Like, you know, he just. I don't think Sean McVay's that great of a coach. I just think he.
You know what?
Personally, I really don't.
We got to go, but in fairness to him, he doesn't have a consistent. He's got new players every year. I kind of feel sorry for him because they're trying to buy a championship. That is another show in itself. Because we're gonna have to go now, but I tell you, man, they're gonna learn spending all that money on a bunch of guys who don't know each other.
We built exactly, man. We build our team from the inside out, not the outside in. That's why where we at now.
Ice, I'm gonna tell you what.
Iceman out.
Yeah.
You want to score? You want to wait till Friday?
No, you wait till Friday because let's see what happens. Because if I hear Trent Williams is feeling good by Thursday, I ain't no telling what kind of score I'm gonna give.
Listen. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, no worries. He's gonna be there. But I heard one thing though. Before I go, I heard Moses trying to make a run back.
Yeah, I saw that video yesterday. Him throwing his crutches on the street. Oh yeah.
Hey.
He ain't ready to play.
Yo, man. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah.
Never know. We out, man. Night of gang, night of nation. Nigel, Mike, man. Night of Mike. Love y'all, man. Love you too, Ronbo. Listen to my man, Ronbo, man. He's the bomb, man. Like I said, man. Out.
Thanks, man.
I'm out, man. Love you, dog.
Give Nina a kiss before you go to bed, too. For me.
All right, man. No doubt, man. He loves you, dog.
Thanks, fam.
All right,
Have a great night.
You too, brother.
Night. I can just hear now. And by the way, hey, Jerry. Oh, I'm sorry. The Daily Bird. I'll bet 65% of the crowd will be Niners fans. I'll bet that's about right. I would bet. Yeah. And double cup. And watch Stafford struggle all day. See, I got Jimmy Ward and K1 out there, not Dante Johnson. Let's see if because that what Cooper Kupp pulled yesterday on the Tampa Bay team, getting behind the defense like that. WTF? You know better. This is the time you do need to play prevent. What is wrong with you, coach? And they Bowles is that guy's a great coach. Somebody missed a job and got fired probably yesterday. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, man, we just sitting here looking up again to second out of third year on our way trying to get to that SB. And this time it's going through the Rams. Hey, Jay, trivia question. Who did we play last time in 2019 to get to the Super Bowl? Oh, I just remembered. It was Aaron Rodgers again.
Yeah. And we straight dominated.
Aaron, we love you, man. We think it's unfair that you to become a 49er at quarterback as well. Sorry, Aaron. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, we had to show him some love. You know what I'm saying? Since he said that little comment he had said, we had to show him some love. I know he's regretting not being a Niner, so,
That wasn't his fault, though. He wanted to be.
No, it wasn't his fault, but, it is what it is. You didn't get drafted by us, and you try to make a comment, and now you 0-4 against us in the playoffs.
And Jay, guess who the bad thing is? The first guy to take him out of the playoffs wearing a 49er uniform was the guy that beat him out of the draft. It was Alex.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Cap.
Damn.
And then Cap. And then Jimmy.
Cap.
And Jimmy's on the team twice. Oh, Aaron, I don't know what to tell you, Aaron. I'm so sorry, man.
Oh, man.
You ruined your life.
Man, yeah.
But anyway, Jay, go ahead. I'm done.
No, I'm loving it that you, man, this is going to be a good game, and we're gonna pack the house again with, all 49ers. I don't even think the Rams fans going to even show up. They're going to be upset.
Well, they're going to get, even if they just send actors in, Jay, you got the Hollywood Guild.
It is Hollywood.
They're going to send some actors in. They're going to pay them to come and attend the game and pretend like they love the 49ers.
Correct.
I mean, I love the Rams.
Correct.
So, they can't have the stadium.
No, they really love the Niners. They just
dominated by 49ers fans in SoCal. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be deep. We're gonna pack the house. And we could just
wait, Jay,
pull the win off.
Dallas, Texas point. Don't y'all say nothing, all right? Because we own property down there in the Texas area as well. Plenty of real estate.
We all over, Ronbo. We all over. You know what I'm saying? We all over this country. You can't even stop us. We come here. We invade y'all. We invade their space and everything. I'm telling you, they everywhere. I love it. And we just gonna dominate this Sunday so we can get into the Super Bowl. And hopefully we can play the Chiefs and we can get our revenge back.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful.
But Jay, that would be nice. But think about this for a minute. If you figure the Bengals have actually beaten them before, if they can do that again, can you imagine the
Super Bowl.
Oh, yes. A replay. How many years later? It's the Bengals versus the 49ers. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, that would be beautiful. And we beat them this year, too, so hopefully we can bring it, we can.
Chris,
I just want to get
Chris Collinsworth in the booth calling the Super Bowl.
Get that trophy again. Yes, I want to get. You know what I'm saying? All right. We need to get. We're supposed to have that 6.
But
Hopefully,
3 times is a charm. You know, we can't strike out 3 times. You know, it really would be sad if we got the Super Bowl and missed because, you know, we lost with Cap. Jimmy lost the last
oh
one.
my,
And we lost. And
yes.
that would be 3 strikes.
And we should have won. We should have won both of them.
Yes.
We should have won both of them.
In position to
we
win.
Should have ran. We should.
Ran the
we
ball
should.
with,
We was in position.
With Harbaugh.
Frank Gore. We should have ran the ball with Frank Gore or ran the quarterback sneak with Cap.
They weren't going to stop.
And then
they weren't going to stop.
No, they weren't going to stop Cap. Frank Gore got it all the way down to the damn 4-yard line. You should have fed them. You should have fed. That was his touchdown for the taking. They should have fed.
It's too late.
Frank Gore.
I know.
Yeah, it is. It should have, would have, could have. Yeah.
And that flag should have been
we
thrown
need
in
to
the
get
end zone.
this. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Anyway. But, Jay, we look like we got to pull up. We didn't clown our way out of the clock. But, hey, Jay, but look,
all right, Ronbo.
And have that score ready.
Yes, sir, Ronbo.
All right.
Yes, sir. You have a good one, Ronbo. Appreciate what you do, brother. You have a good night.
Jay. Appreciate you, fam. Night. And I see Haim says, what a crazy 3 years it has been. Can't start slow in the game, right? Boy, don't go out there dragging ass in the first quarter. If so, make sure you make them drag butt, too. You can only beat a team so much before they sneak one over. No more heart attack games, Eve. I know, that's what is bothering me. Rudy says, so hyped. Playoff. Stafford activated. He's a bad man. Rudy, 4 picks. I expect 2 more. Game-changing picks. Hey, Brian.
Ronbo, what's going on with you?
Brian, I'm sitting trying to stay calm as I can because we got days to go before we see the 49ers again in action. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Brian, let me get started because I can't stop. Brian, your feeling on the situation we're in right now with the silverback nursing that ankle. I think Ambry Thomas will be back. And, what are you thinking here?
Oh man, I think Embry. I think if he can go, he'll be able to get in there and he can contribute.
Yeah,
Embry. Yeah, I think if he can move, I think this is the big dance. This is one of the big dance, Ronbo. And
is he 21, 22? He needs to heal up.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, these young cats. They you know
man.
What
2
injuries
weeks?
that were serious back in the old days are now.
Mm-hmm.
These kids now with science and everything,
sports medicine,
with medical technology, sports medicine, they come back in a week.
So because that's all. My concern is with the secondary. I don't want Stafford to see clear avenues to throw into. We'll have also the shark will be out in the water. So Cooper Kupp, that'll slow him down. And let's get ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and Ronbo, I wanted to confirm that other caller that the guy talked about. I think he talked about the sacks. Yeah, 49ers, they had 48 sacks on the season.
Yeah.
Not including the 10 that they got in the postseason. In the last 2 weeks.
Thank you, Matt Stafford, for adding that extra 5 in Week 18. Love you. Come on back to squeeze and hug you some more. Bam!
Ronbo, it was rough at work today, man. It was rough on the job, boy.
We got Packer fans or LA
fans?
Real.
Both, all three. I'm even Cowboy fans. They still won't let it go.
About them.
I'm trying to ignore them. I'm trying to ignore them. I walked in the cafeteria. The cafeteria lady, she was like, Coach, you're gonna have to go around. You can't come through the cafeteria. You got to go around because you got that point. It's Jersey Day. Today is this week is our basketball homecoming.
Yeah.
And it's Jersey Day today. And so I'm rocking the 90 gear. So she saw that red. She was like, "Oh no, Coach, you can't come through here." I
Brian,
just felt
are you in the Texas?
Cowboy fan.
Are you in Texas?
No, I'm in Memphis.
Oh, okay. Well, but you down in an area where the Cowboys would have a huge influence.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's you got a lot of Cowboy fans here.
Because they was there for the Titans.
In Tennessee, period. Yeah. But yeah, man, and have you and I don't know if you encountered this, Ronbo, but have you find yourself getting into conversations and people don't even know you? They just walk up, start having a conversation with you because of what you repping, like the 49ers.
Yeah, you walk around a cap on.
And
it'll always start off casual.
You got.
Yeah, go ahead. I wonder yours end up the same way as mine. It starts out casual. I don't even know this guy.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you guys are playing good. Y'all playing real good. Y'all gonna go to the Super Bowl? You try to be modest. I try to take the modest route, whatever. I don't want to come off cocky, whatever. But hey, Ronbo, but as they say, as the preacher told me, hey, favor ain't fair. And I know a lot of people don't want us to be there, whatever. They don't want us, but hey, we here for a reason.
Yeah. You got to earn it. Nobody accidentally gets into the NFC Championship game in the Super Bowl. You got to battle.
Right.
It's too much competition
We
out there.
earned it. Got it. Yeah. Our defense gets stops. You know what I'm saying? We make adjustments. We take somebody out. So after that first series, when Green Bay marched down the field, D'Amico Ryan, what did he say? Okay, all right. Oh, that's what y'all doing. He said, okay, that's what y'all doing. Okay, well, we're going to take 17 out. Now y'all got to throw to somebody else. So it's about
what they did with Devontae. They stopped the Devontae train.
Yeah. And Ronbo, did you see that lick? What was that number 4? Was that
That's Kowalski.
Number 4 for us.
Kowalski T.
No. I'm talking about the corner. I'm talking about the cornerback for us.
Yeah, was Kowalski 3
number 4? Was it Mosley? Was it Mosley?
Oh yeah, right. Mosley is number 4. Kowalski's number 3. That's right.
Did you
Mosley put the
see
smack.
Mosley came up and laid a smack down on Adams when he tried to run it out right? And we didn't hear from him since.
And Adams is a lot bigger than Mosley too.
and Ronbo, he was on mute since.
I know. Hey, better that. Remember the big bad A.J. Dillon? They busted his chest up. He had to go sit down.
Right.
Brian, we got to go.
Yeah, he had to go sit down.
We got to go. I'm going to see you Friday, okay?
Okay, Ronbo, as always in party, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the production. And shout out to the faithful, because anybody could be a fan. But we're not 49ers fans. We're not fans. We're 49ers faithful. And guess what? The law is out.
Hey, well said, fam. I'll look to hear from you Friday. All right.
All right, later, Ronbo.
Christopher Hengler. Steelers beat Ravens 3 times in 2008. It can be done. Fam, go 49ers. Same thing for us. And that's true. We need to stop worrying about the numbers, don't we? This is play. That's it. Can you beat us or not? So.
The money still paying you extra.
What a crazy 3 years it's been. No, we just did that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Emilio.
What's happening? Oh shit.
Emilio, we just sitting up here talking about how the fear. Number 1 is Trent Williams, and number 2 is beating the Rams 3 times. This game is like a fresh game. There's gonna be nothing in nobody's head about that. This is what it is, a playoff game. I'm starting to think that let's not even worry about 3 times. The odds are against you. Ooh, I refuse to think that way. Else I'll make myself crazy. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, it's just one of those things. See what happens. Like I said, 'cause you always think about it. When we played Seattle, it was a possibility we won, and there's probably they can win. And I'm not gonna knock the Rams. Like I said, they are a talented team, but like we call it, it's just a team that is just built, and Sean McVay hasn't had the same team over and over a year. So it's basically they are trying to buy a championship with all them players. You can't deny that.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it's just we're a run team.
They're gonna buy another one next year.
You got to smash them in the mouth. So We gotta, we're a run team. We gotta smash them in the mouth. That's all it comes down to. We want to win this game. We should win this game, and we need to win this game. So we just gotta play our style of football. Let Jimmy limit our mistakes, and get right to it. We get the ball first, score first. We have the ball in, make sure we have the deciding winning score. That's all that matters, because it's the championship games. Both teams want to get to the Super Bowl no matter what. So you can tell, they're both going to play their ass off. It's not going to change who it is. It doesn't matter if we beat them 10 times in a row. You got to look at it. It is a divisional game.
Beast. Exactly.
Yeah, it is a divisional game. So either way, it either can be a blowout.
Or a close call 3-pointer. I mean, there's going to be a fight on the field. I'm going to give you some names, okay? Is it going to be Aaron Donald? Is it going to be Jalen Ramsey? Or is it going to be OBJ? Between those three guys who have a thing about getting into altercations, which one of them is going to be and versus who? And the dude that messes with Deebo is going to have a whole team on that ass. This is going to be funny. But who do you think it's going to be between those three Rams?
It might be Aaron Donald and Deebo.
Yeah. Deebo does have a thing about him. Would you like to meet Deebo? I mean, would you like to meet Aaron Donald? No. And he said it with a straight face. He wasn't playing. I thought he was going to chuckle or something after he said it. He did not. I think he feels disrespected.
He knows who he was. Who cares? Like I say, Deebo just hit that man in the mouth, take his lunch money again. That's all he needs to do.
This is my stadium, punk.
I just wish it was Sunday already. I want to get to that game now.
I know, right?
Get it over with. This is one of those instances.
Waiting all week.
Yeah, you think about it, just Monday. We still got a couple more. We still got 5-6 more days to the game.
Oh, God,
yes. You got a long way to go.
But we need it, though, because I want Trent to be healed up as much as possible. I want Deebo to feel as healthy as possible.
But we still can win without Trent. We would want to be all forces, all on the field.
I know.
We can win without him.
But I want to be able to dominate.
Like I said, it don't matter who's on the field as long as they all do their part. Whoever's on position is always the next man up. It's one of those games where,
McKivitz wasn't bad
you're on deck,
either.
it's your job.
Yeah, he's okay, but I don't want him out there when I got a Pro Bowler. I could be over there. I think they're gonna let him play no matter what.
Of course, you would want that. I mean, who doesn't want that? You want to always stop playing.
Yeah.
If it happens, what it's just the next person has to do his part. Take play their position, do their part. So, you see what happened when Bosa went out during the Cowboys. They were still doing the job. It doesn't matter as long as you're out there doing your part.
That's a good point.
You're trying to get us to the next game.
Good point. That's what this team's all about, though, Emilio. One guy goes down, you may get a little bit of a let up, but not enough to make a difference, right? That's what I'm noticing, too.
Yeah.
You're right.
Even you got to think about it. Even with last week with Norman, he's not all great, but at least
he made a play.
His part there, didn't he? So, I said, we're at the point where limit the mistakes, and if you're out there, do your part, don't mess up, and get us to the next game. That's all.
Step up.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. So I tell you, I'm looking forward. This game's going to be something to watch for the spectator on both sides of the field. This is going to be two teams that are hell bent on getting past each other. That's a setup for an epic. Oh, that is going to be special.
Yeah, it's going to be the game. It's going to be the game of the season. Come this game. Championship games are always the tougher ones before the Super Bowl at times. People are always, bailing these ones out. These are more like Super Bowls than the actual Super Bowl.
You're right. You're right.
You go back to 2019 when we played. You look at that back 2019. That was a dogfight all the way to the end.
Quarters.
Then the Seahawks played the Super Bowl. They blew out the damn Broncos. So
I know, right? That's why I couldn't stop crying. I said, "Oh, look at that! All they had to do was play defense. We could play defense." Yeah. Oh man, one got away.
Even Sherman said it when that year. He was like, "Man, the championship game for my Super Bowl than this game." So
of course, they were because the AFC was soft that year. They really were.
Yeah.
Well, Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna see. I'll see you Friday though. All right.
Right. All right. You have a good night, sir.
You too, fam. Shout out to the fam.
All right. All right. Thank you. All right.
Hey, yo, Ellis. Ellis.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yo.
Ronbo,
Yes,
can I get in next on the next one, family?
Yeah, no
Or-
problem.
or we-
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Hey, Bryant, Mr. Culpin family. Yeah, hey, Bryant.
Hey, Ronbo, how are you tonight?
Feeling good. You know, I tell you, I'm just, well, not really. I wish it was Saturday. But I can wait. You know what? I keep telling myself, you need more time to let your players heal. Let's not get ahead of it. You know, let's hear about guys saying things like, well, Trent Williams is out of practice today and running around pretty spry. Looks like he is going to be ready, much to the chagrin of most of the residents coming into the SoCal game. Yes. Wait a minute. We're the most residents. I mean, that small group of Rams fans that'll be attending in the game. Brian, let me stop. I'm delirious. Hey, Brian, please come on in. What do you want to say tonight?
Well, you know, I'm still really excited about the game, you know, and I keep watching highlights of it and stuff. And I found a little blooper. I don't know if anybody else recognized it. Ronbo, what number does Ross Dwelly wear?
I can't remember.
82.
I bet you're going to say what I'm thinking you're going to say. What'd you see, though? Because I saw a play last week that made me laugh, and I knew that was Ross because I know what he looks like. But go ahead.
All right, so in the play, I believe it's the play where they block the punt. Ross Dwelly's in the end zone, and when you first see his jersey, you see the 8-2, and you see his shoulder pads, but then when you get to see the back of him and you get to see his name, they messed up on his jersey. They put a 0-2.
It was
and I kept going back, and I'm like, did they rip the jersey, or is it bunched up, or no? It's a 0. It's not an 8. It wasn't cut like an 8. I was like, did somebody put a 0-2 on the back? Hey, whatever works, man. Let's roll to the next game with it. You know,
keep that on, right?
We won, right? Yeah.
Because it gets so cold out there, it probably altered fabric and everything else, you know. And Bryant, did you also notice when Trent was playing fullback, when he ran the full length of the line and went down there and crashed into some poor Green Bay Packer, and Dwelly was in the way. He knocked Dwelly, bounced off him, and Dwelly's like such a machine out there. They're so disciplined. Dwelly bounces off from the impact. He turns around, he sees the guy, and he goes to work on that dude, that Packer coming around the other side. I said, look at that! Look at that! I was so, these guys they're soldiers out there. Man, that was awesome.
I really looked back at the game, you know, and I think Jimmy didn't play as bad as it looked. The guys were cold, and he was throwing the ball, and they weren't catching it. And then, you know, sacks, you know, you can't get sacked on third down. That don't help nothing. And then, you know, for the Niners to keep it as close as they kept it as long as they did the Packers just take their foot off the gas, or did the weather really stop the Packers? Because
it did.
Like, there was times where they could have just like thrown it to, you know, Devontae Adams, and they didn't, and they chose to run it. And like you said earlier in the show, you know, when their running back, when we smashed his chest,
AJ Dillon,
they took him out. They're down to their third running back at one point in the game, and they stopped running it. But at that point, the game was snowing, and I think they kind of thought they were just going to beat us because they didn't believe Jimmy was going to be able to overcome the rush.
3 points. Well, not only that, they knew that if we had 3 points going in the third quarter, that the weather wasn't going to get any better. They probably had us where they wanted, and they were going to depend on their defense to keep us under cover. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm like,
special teams won that game. Had nothing to do with our offense.
And then, like, to see everything else the way it plays out, you know, this is just like a fairy book ending. You know, we could go right into LA and win and go into the Super Bowl just like that, and possibly even play the Chiefs again. And I think we got a good shot at doing that.
Yes. Because D'Amico will know how to water down that Chiefs. I mean, you talk about slowing their roll. It ain't going to be that shootout you seen between Buffalo and Kansas City. No, he's not going to be able to get away with all that. Not against the 49ers defense. I don't know what happened to the Bills. They're supposed to be ranked as one of the best defenses in the league. They got destroyed. But remember, Jacksonville destroyed them as well. So they need some maturity. They need to adjust.
The whole time I was watching that Chiefs game, I kept seeing like Patrick Mahomes on the sideline, and he looked like he was either really mad or he was really drunk at different points in the game. And I'm like looking at him, and I was like, is he not like playing well, or is he not in this or something? And then then he'd go out there and make a play, and I was like, wow, this is going to come down to the wire.
He couldn't believe that the Buffalo kept scoring on his defense. He's God, what do I got to do? I just put us up. Okay, let's go. Put the helmet on, get back out there. I mean, neither team, they were playing the same team as the Rams and Chiefs played about a year and a half ago or something like that, where neither team would play defense. And they were just going back and forth. I said, this is pretty funny. Who's going to win? Whoever got the ball last is what the announcer was saying in the booth. So,
Yeah. But before I get off, I just want to remind everybody, one game at a time. We beat the Rams. Then we got to worry about the next game. But first off, we beat LA.
Got to get past the Rams.
LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, I'll call in again sometime real soon, and hopefully we'll be talking about some better news. But until then, go Pack home. Go Pack home. Nice.
Hey, Brian, give my best to the family, Lily, and all. All right, fam. And Brian Culp. Hey, Jacob Q says our Niners got an extra day to heal up and stomp out the Rams. That's right. We do. We get an extra day. That's good. We needed an extra day against the Packers, and they took that away from us. So this is good. One weekend ends up helping the other. Ellis, are you ready? Honestly, though, I don't know why Green Bay doesn't consider. All right, if you guys got to keep that legendary stadium, then build something shelter over that thing. It's not helping the Green Bay Packers either. That's what kills me. Aaron Rodgers was out there shaking his boots off, too. Anytime you get Aaron Rodgers and the 49ers as well, no matter what you think about Jimmy, they're good for more than 3 damn points and a half. Hey, Frank! Fish Frank!
Ronbo! My man, Ronbo. What's up with you?
Frank, man, I'm sitting there like we got to wait a long time before we get back to football time. And, we're trying to burn off some steam here, get crazy. I've been working out like crazy just because I don't know what to do with my energy, overeating, and getting into. And Frank, if we was having a fish sandwich contest, Frank, you'd be in serious trouble.
Oh, no, what kind of fish you like, Ronbo?
Frank, don't tell anybody this because my relatives all say I ain't got no class. But I'll take a catfish sandwich in a heartbeat over any sandwich out there. Ooh, I love catfish. That bottom feeding, boy, he ain't nothing but a big rat, but he tastes great. Woo! They ain't got no bones in it, Frank. I like to just chew through my sandwich without worrying about nothing, but just chew it.
That's right. We got to have the hot sauce on there, Ron. We got to definitely have the hot sauce on it.
Yeah. Soul's good, too. Fillets are good, but something happens when you fillet fish. I think it steals away from the flavor. You got to get my grandmother to talk about it. My grandma's from Louisiana. And, she used to kill me with the gumbo, and she used to talk to us about what she was cooking. We didn't really understand. But now that I grew up and I understand some of the things she was talking about, it's funny. But, Frank, off of fish and on the 49ers, what are you thinking, fam?
Shout out to Matt and Mike, because that's my thing I said.
Cool?
I agree with him, though, because I think I said, that's something I said, I think last week when I spoke to you, and I was like, about K1. Like that's how Cooper got off, because we didn't have no K1 Williams. So
he may have got a couple
I
receptions.
think,
I like that.
Yeah. Especially that main play he got on Jimmy Ward.
Yeah,
between K1 and Jimmy. Bomb, and it was like third and 15 or something, third and 7. He just threw it. He just backed up and just flinged the ball up, man.
But normally you have K1 and Jimmy in on that. So if he's coming downfield, Jimmy's waiting on him, and K1's trailing him all the way down the field. On them sharp, razor sharp cuts and routes he likes to run. I like it. He'll be there this Sunday.
I like all the doubters, man. I like for us to stay the underdogs. I don't want them.
Same
I
here.
want them to continue to sleep on us. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I know they feud off it.
3.5
so let them continue to ride the Rams wave. And so all we gotta do is take care of business, Ron. But I think this team, they humble. They not getting too big headed. You know what I'm saying? They staying level headed. Even when you see them in the locker room, after the game, the speech Kyle gives. And they all they all fighting for one another. It's a brotherhood, like they call it. Yeah, it's a brotherhood, like family. Yeah. And I like how Fred Warner let them know, like, we not done yet. We not done yet. You know what I'm saying? That everybody locked in, everybody ready to lock and load, man. And we just go out there Sunday, play our game, let the Rams, frustrate them, do whatever let them do what they do. We still stay the course. We play our game.
I like that
and
word,
we should come out on top, man.
You heard what Fred told his guys too. Hey, Fred got all up in Fred. He said, I can't say what I said to him, but I let him know these guys ain't better than us, and they ain't.
We got hot at the right time, and it do remind you of the 2007 Giants. It just reminds you of, man, with Michael Strahan, that front four, man. You know what I'm saying? They like doing it with the front four, man. Yeah, so I'm just looking for us to go out there and take business, take care of business. That's all, man. I'm just excited, I'm not trying to get too excited, my everybody else like, oh yeah, I know you're excited. I said, nah, I ain't excited because the job not done yet. I'm not excited because I'm happy we made it to the NFC Championship, but I want more than that.
Yeah, you can't just
I want to hold that Lombardi. I want to hold that trophy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on the NFC Championship. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we tripping off it, but our main goal is that trophy. And I'm not excited and celebrating until I get that trophy.
Gotta get this
and then that's when I can let loose. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And we go and we party. The whole Nine of Faithful, everybody on Ronbo show, all of us gonna get together and we gonna turn up. We partying, man. 6 rosé bottles lined up for 6 championships. That's what we gonna do, y'all.
And halibut and catfish sandwiches for everybody.
the catfish sandwich for everybody on Frank. The whole Faithful, everybody get catfish sandwich. That's all I have, though.
Because the thing is, this team, if you look at us, what was the odds of that special teams activity? Frank, this team it's just in the cards. I don't know the punt, and they're blaming, and Frank, you've been probably watching the shows, they're blaming what happened to the Green Bay Packers on the Packers. We made the plays, but it's the Packers' fault for having lost that game. All right? They only scored 10 points? Well, hell, we didn't score but 3 in the first half. It was just the way it was. The conditions weren't conducive to a whole lot of scoring out there in normal football. So which team won, Frank? The one that was the badass between the two. San Francisco damn 49ers.
They've been doing that since the week 18, when we beat the Rams. The Rams laws, they said, like, we don't get no credit, and I love it. I want them to continue to keep, even like Ryan Clark. Don't try to hop on our coattails.
Oh, I love him.
In the beginning of the season, beginning of the season, he was the main guy talking about San Francisco ain't going nowhere. Now, all of a sudden, he 49ers, they did, man. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about Ryan Clark.
But Frank,
what did Sherman say?
Y'all keep acting stupid. But Orlovsky,
keep that same energy.
Agreed. But that dude Orlovsky, did you see Ryan Clark work him? Worked him like a pick handler. I loved it. Orlovsky running around talking about Matt Stafford, blah blah blah. Matt Stafford, blah blah. Okay, Ryan, Daniel, he got all over him. I loved it. I'm gonna go save that segment. But Frank, we gotta go though.
I'm gonna look at that. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, ESPN.
I'm gonna look at that. I'm going to check that one out. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man, and the faithful, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed night, man. So I'm about to go ahead and eat my last fish sandwich, man, and my hot fries, man. And I'm chilling, man. I'm at work chilling, Ronbo.
My boy Frank, the dude he's living off of fish sandwiches. All right, Frank, you enjoy that
fish sandwich, Frank, baby. See you Friday, man.
I'll see you Friday. All right, man. Make sure to put a little extra hot sauce on it. All right, Frank. Oh, here he is, showing up just in time to be annoying. Patrick, my homeboy. Stop it. You don't want to see Mahomes, you scared. Hey, Norm, would you tell Patrick, my homeboy, what time it is?
It's time for me to be the annoying one and say it's Niners all day, and we still don't care about who we gotta play. Then I don't know if they don't get it or not, man. Patrick, my homeboy, I can't wait. Do you know what George Kittle said when y'all beat? Do y'all remember that good feeling that y'all had when y'all beat us in Super Bowl 54?
With 6 minutes to go, about to get an ass whooping.
I didn't see 2019 season. You know this. I'll get to that story later. Okay. Patrick, my homeboy, I can't wait until George Kittle goes back to the Super Bowl and goes back with a fucking vengeance.
He said he would.
That's exactly what he said he was going to do. That's the joy I got when my team, because I got to watch it from where I was at, because I missed the whole season before they got there, and then Jennifer Lopez and Shakira doing their thing. That was my highlight of Super Bowl. But anyway, we're not talking about that one.
Okay.
Okay. My thing is this: I gotta be humble though. I got to be real humble, because before I can even get to Patrick, my homeboy, I got to be humble, because the last time I seen an NFC championship was in 2013.
Wow, Norm, how'd you do that?
And the Niners just won a game earlier in that playoff run to the Packers by a field goal in the cold. And then later on in that playoffs, they had to face a divisional opponent in their house. This time, can we shift the momentum in the NFC West? Just because the third place team in the division is competing for an NFC championship. Imagine if the third place team in the NFC West won the football game. That would be cool. And I have to be real humble about this one, because it's just, I have to save all my energy for when that clock hits zero, Ronbo. It's a deep one, yo.
I know.
But you know what's so deep about this one?
What?
Ticketmaster pressed a line. It was like, hold up. Who said restrict what? We need all that bread. Tell all them Niner fans that was here the last time.
We got plenty of seats.
The stadium got turned up. Bring them back. Hey, come on, bro. You're not gonna get. I don't know what the Rams was thinking. Okay, but on the other note, though, as far as the game goes, I got to be humble, because we might make these guys jump up to a 17-point lead again.
No.
And who knows? This time, McVay. The only hope we have is McVay running back to the end zone to celebrate early.
Fired 49ers up. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, give me my helmet. Let's go.
That would be so funny. But I mean, I'm gonna be at work though for the beginning. I'm glad it's the later game, because I would have missed it if it was an early game. I'm glad we got the later game. So thank you, Rams, for beating Buccaneers. Or actually, thank the Bengals for beating. I don't know. It just set us up. What happened in the AFC playoff picture, I appreciate that. Everybody, both of y'all, for doing y'all things, because it set us up real nice to get this later game, because I can catch at least the second half. And I was live. I'm still going to get the record from when I was at Facebook Live. I was at the bar. I got to pre-record that on my phone so I could screenshot it and put it on my YouTube, but I made a video for it. I was live, though, so I want to be live for the second half of this game right here.
No, do you do more on Facebook now than you do on YouTube?
I got my Norm 209er Empire. I got that on Facebook. I posted everything on there. I'm finna share my live feed, because I got to share from my personal page. I got to get it from there. But yeah, I'm gonna tag that on my it's Norm 209er Empire on Facebook. Okay. I got all my latest Niners just repping over there, like on my personal
and Norm,
page.
what number? Norm 209?
Norm 209er Empire, 209er Empire. I'm out of Stockton, California. Yeah, that's my own. That's me repping. But yeah, I'm pumped up for this game. Shout out to Inglewood, all the people, all my folks out there from Inglewood that's rocking the red and the gold and the red and gold. I got my they trying to get me to go out there, but I gotta go to work and shit. I gotta get my chicken. I gotta get my green. But I'm gonna still be repping the red
I
and
never took
gold.
you and Frank, boy. Frank with the fish sandwiches and now Norm with the chicken. Boy,
Oh, and I just shout out to Niner Mike because all the downplay that we was doing for this season and everybody that didn't prepare for this, forget about it. Because we here. Let's get it.
And yeah, can't come this far to fall down. Niners got to do it.
And that's all I gotta say. It's still the Rams in the way, and that's the easiest way for us to play. And it's Niners all day.
There he is. He's Norm Tool Niner Empire. Check him out on Facebook. And there you probably get a link right to everything else he's doing around social media, too. Norm, man, I'll tell you what, man, I've been looking for you Friday.
Yeah, and shout out to Rudy. I hope your team don't go in that stadium and eat booty.
Norm, you know, I wanted to tell this person that says, why is Norm always in the dark? That's his aura. That's his persona. I like it.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Norman D was on the streets trying to consume. That's why. Anyway, I'm out.
Hey, regulator. Hey, Norm, have a good night, fam. Hey, yo, T-Flow.
Yo, what up, Ronbo? How's it going?
T-Flow, man, I'm just sitting up here, man. We're tripping because we got so many days to go, man. I don't know if we, like, mentally can hold it together. You know what I'm saying? Because you could lose your mind tripping for 5 days in a row like this. So, you know, got to work out, got to overeat so you can get sleepy and tired, make you relax. You know what I'm saying? But Norm, T-Flow, what are you thinking, Pam? We know that we got potential injuries seriously. When you got anybody but Trent, if anybody else is missed, I say, well, maybe we can patch it up. We can go, but Trent Williams is so important. He might be back this weekend, maybe not. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Trent's going to play no matter what because he's never been in.
Too.
This is his first time, him actually winning in playoffs.
He ain't going to want to miss
So,
this.
you know that famous saying, we come hell or high water. If I'm not dead, I'm going to play. Unless
I just wonder if the league has
I'm
rules.
going to play.
You know, I think somebody played injured a couple of years ago on a team and didn't report it or something like that. They took a draft pick away from him. I forget which team that was.
Yeah, but this is reported.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, if he gets the okay, if he gets the okay, Dr. Slim, he going to play. That's what it's going to be. The one thing that
it was Sherman. It was Richard Sherman, the Seahawks. Yeah. Hey, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the one thing that I want is I don't want to start off slow.
Nobody does.
Because and you know how I was getting on Kittle all year.
Yeah.
And all this, like he needs to step up because he's getting paid at the top dollars because I'm watching Travis Kelce come in the playoffs. You know, when it comes crunch time, he's over there making plays.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, where's Kittle at, man? Kittle need to make some plays too because it's either Super Bowl or not. We going home. And
but
if I was Kittle, it's like.
But you know something though, Tiflo. You also Kyle Shanahan has something to do with it. He uses Kittle sometime other assignments. When you see George would love to be out going out for plays. We might see him more this game, but when you see George doing other assignments, that's because he was assigned to do that.
Because he's assigned to do that. Is it because maybe Jimmy can't give him the ball?
No, hell no.
He doesn't trust Jimmy.
Hell no. Hell
what is it?
No.
Because
it is like I just told you.
I know.
When you see him sealing off people, because George is one of the best offensive linemen we got. Jimmy throws to George when he shouldn't be. So it's definitely not that. So it's about what he has George doing. He's always got Kittle. Because Kittle can do any number of things. But as far as getting the ball, boy, Jimmy will throw to George all day. I just don't want him throwing the ball when they're down in the end zone. Other than that, George Kittle got his 1,000 yards, whatever it is, because of him and Jimmy.
Yeah, because I'm just tired of like we're there, and what I want is our big stars coming to play, because that's the only way we're gonna win is that we can't turn the ball over. Our defense won against Dallas, special teams won against Green Bay. I want the offense to win, to be dominant, just like how we were in 2019, where the offense just dominated. There we go, Super Bowl, here we come. That's what I want.
As long as
Like, because we have the offense
we got
to
to
do
run.
it.
We
have
the run taken away from us.
We have the running, and not only that, we have the weapons. We have the weapons for running and passing. We have it for both. But the thing is, our offensive line need a block. They need to help us. They need to help us out.
That's why.
Right?
That's why I'm worried about Trent Williams. I said, man, Trent. Oh, because Compton was like, he was not getting it done. They were rushing past him with no effort whatsoever.
Then I'm over here talking to some because I live in the LA area.
Okay.
And they're all saying, man, like, they're like, oh man, we got momentum. Look at this, like we're like stopping the run. I'm like, all right, you want to talk momentum? Look at our momentum. Dude, we got the number one. We beat the number one total offense in scoring, number one overall. We played against good quarterbacks, great wide receivers,
and cold
and
weather.
like, where's our momentum? In cold weather, and not even that. They're both on the road. Like we got a running game that you guys are not familiar with. You know, like that basically can't handle.
That's it right there. They're familiar with it. They can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, they can't do nothing about it. We got the best tight end in the league. You know, once given to him, like give him the opportunity, you got the best tight end. Like he can block, he can do all kinds of things. And you're gonna just discount them out? I'm like, man, you crazy.
Let them talk.
You know what?
They did that for 6 games in a row, and it didn't. You know, they've been wrong. So yeah, let them talk.
Man, and the prices over there are ridiculous for the games. It's like what, $5? Like it's almost like $600 all the way on top.
Yeah. Wait. What's the lowest ticket? They got $1,000
It's
seat
like
out there.
$600.
Yeah, lowest ticket is about starts at
No,
6.
And that's all the way on top. All the way on top. I was like, wow.
T-Flow, man.
I'm like, these people right here.
They plan on paying for that stadium as soon as they can, and this year won't even scratch the surface of how much money they put in that place. So you know, I'm not surprised by them ticket prices, especially the playoff game. That's why the league made sure they got to the playoffs just so they could charge these big bucks.
Oh man, they charge leg and arm right here for this one. But you know what? Like, I just want Kyle Shanahan to make sure that he should know this defense really good. I want to see a good, clean, you know, like a good 20 script where we just march it down the field. All right, because he should know that defense really good, the ins, the outs, the weakness, the strengths, and do what it takes to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
do what it takes.
You can believe that.
Put your playmakers.
And it's going to be that there's going to be big plays made. That's what wins this kind of game, especially with teams that know each other like this. So you know you expect something crazy. T-Flow, give my best to Allie. We got to go, though, fam. I'll see you Friday and bring a score, and we'll find out what's going on with this team between now and then. All right? Hi, Allie. Y'all have a great night, okay?
All right, Robo. Can we get a shout-out?
Yeah. A Niner! I'm waiting on shifting third. I love to act a fool, boy. I'm crazy. I can't get over it. It's making me crazy, this game, T-Flow. Y'all have a good night. Yo, Alice! Boy, the argument about Kelsey. Kelsey is not George Kittle. Kelsey is not. Oh, man. But my homeboy, go home. Get up out of the chat, man. Hey, Ellis. Come on in, man. What are you thinking?
Go ahead, Ronbo. What's happening?
Yeah, no, we sitting there because we got days to go before the game, and it's stressful. But because if I tell you what though, Trent Williams, I knew he was going to be healthy for this weekend. I believe I'm talking no stress. I really would, because I ain't worried about Aaron Donald, and what's his name? Taylor Rapp is going to be missing this week. So you got Jalen Ramsey out there by himself. And whoever, they got Waddle, but he ain't. Yeah. Waddle hadn't played in 2 years.
Yeah,
he's a little rusty.
Jalen about ready to get smoked too. He got smoked up that sideline by Mike Evans.
Didn't he?
He about to get his boots smoked again.
Jesus,
yeah, he
that
did.
was terrible.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, 2 or 3 steps on him. Jalen, how much you getting paid, man?
Keep up, Jalen. Come on, Jalen. You gotta keep up, Jalen. Come on. Come on. There's the ball, Jalen. There's the ball. Where's your man at, Jalen? Hey, you know what he did,
funny? Ellis? He went over the sideline and slapped Taylor Rapp, who was sitting there minding those business just for not being on the field. It's your fault.
Hey, look. Not only that, but before he did that, he was looking around for somebody to try to blame it on when he was sitting out there in front of the end zone by himself. He like, which one of y'all I could blame it on? No, everybody's over there by the line of scrimmage, Jalen. You're all alone. Blame it on Mike Evans and your slow ass feet, homie.
You know,
don't blame it on nobody else.
Go over there and get McVay's face. Blame him for not making sure you had somebody to
Damn,
back
I'm
you
so
up.
mad they came out on top of that. I wanted to see him look. McVay ain't. He's not going to make that mistake again and getting too overly excited. I tell you that. He probably. He was on suicide watch for like the first 7 or 8 days. They had to have somebody take his spot for like the first, I know you probably didn't hear about it, but like the first, 3 to 5 days afterwards, you know what I mean? They had him on watch, you know what I mean? He was on some, some of those old school medications for the crazy kids. You know what I mean?
Hey, how old is McVay now? I saw he just had a birthday, right? And I thought he was older than that because McVay. The Rams are aging him. He doesn't look like he did 2 seasons ago. If it's wearing his ass out,
Yeah. I'll tell you what. If we're looking at who's aged the most between him, Kyle, and Mike, or Matt LaFleur, I think McVay might have the most youth out of all of them. I'm just saying, looking at it because Kyle damn near looking like grandpa almost.
Yeah,
man.
Kyle is getting worn out.
Started,
a lot different than he did.
Until he shaves his beard.
Yeah.
Until he shaves, you know what I mean. But that's okay though. He's still the top dog out of the 3 of them.
But that's okay because.
Well, yeah, Ronbo. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
No, I was just saying because Kyle can say, "Look, you know what? I've been to this game 2 out of 3 times. So I went to 1 Super Bowl. So McVay, for all the money you guys have spent in Los Angeles, if I make this trip getting past you, that means we spent less money and we still did a better job." Because they don't like using the draft. They don't like to build homegrown. It's not about that. We go buy a championship. I got Jalen Ramsey over here backing up. I got Aaron Donald. We just paid him a truckload of money. We went out and picked up Von Miller just a few days ago, and we plan on winning this Super Bowl, whatever it takes.
And we got Odell. Don't forget about Odell.
Oh, what am I thinking? And we picked up OBJ. Y'all looking good. Best team that money can buy. Now, what you gonna do? Better not
Old
lose.
Bones Jr. It's funny because he has if he loses, he doesn't get it there. He doesn't get in there yet this year. He's got probably 1 more year for the Rams, man.
Yeah, they want to try something different, right? Because they've depleted a lot of money and no results, basically.
Yeah. They're not. That's not going to be looking too good for Sean McVay. Regardless of getting into the playoffs every year. That shit gets old after a while.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, we made it to the playoffs, but we only get so far.
But we still got there. Okay, well, good.
Shit, y'all cheated St. Louis. I mean, not St. Louis, but New Orleans a few years ago. You know what I mean? They did cheat. They did cheat the NO, but so they don't really deserve it, man. I just hope that we take that same intensity though, Ronbo. Honestly, this game is it's pivotal that we that, like I said, man, we got to close the casket all the way on this one right here, man. I don't want to play with these dudes at all. I don't want it to be a them getting ahead kind of game. I want us to just come out and just get busy each possession that we get here. We got to come out hitting them right away. You know what I mean? And I'm not looking forward to D'Amico, Ronbo. I'm worried about D'Amico being gone, Ronbo.
I am too.
I can't front, man.
Well, if he does a good job against the Rams and we get in the Super Bowl and he does a good job against the Chiefs, he's gone. He is gone. Because they're going to offer him something he can't refuse. Because that's too much. That means this dude is magic.
One damn season. And who the hell? What are we gonna have? We're gonna move up Kisirk to defensive coordinator. Then who we?
He doesn't want that job.
Yeah.
See?
Too much responsibility for him.
He likes what he does. He loves his work. He's happy with that.
The D line. Yeah, I'm glad though. I'm glad we at least got somebody like that because everybody wants to be a damn head coach.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm just, it's like, damn, give us another year and get your feet wet a little more, D'Amico, and then go and up your level and your worth even no more. Do it again. Do it another year. Prove it to yourself that you could do it another season this at this level, and then go take whatever damn job you want. You know what I mean? I'm all for it.
We're selfish. We would wait. Else we got to go though, bro.
Please. Please, D'Amico, please, goddamn.
Yeah, no, down. Do I have to get down on my knees? Here, open check. Whatever you want, just take it. God.
I just, it just concerns me because next year then we got to be concerned about what our defense is going to look like, and I would hate for us to have to spend the whole off season trying to worry about who are we going to get. Is it going to work out? Because then we're less sure of what to expect out of our defensive lineup and our entire performance the next season moving forward after potentially winning a damn Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But anyway, Brother Ronbo, appreciate you.
And I appreciate you to know this. Big shout out to that adorable,
I appreciate you, family.
Squad.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready for bed now, man, and
it is late. I'm sorry for being so late tonight.
Peace and love to all y'all, man, out there. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Shout out to all the Niner faithful out there, and let's close out on these lambs. You know what? Rudy Ronbo was in the chat the other day when we were down to the Rams. I just want to say the Packers, and he was saying "welp," and he put hella periods after he said "welp" because he was saying basically like that's the end of the road for us. Then he tried to come in here yesterday and was trying to talk with his blue light and all his room coordinated and all that stuff together, trying to play. You're a pessimist. You're a pessimist, Rudy. I don't respect you. You was cool, but you're not cool no more, man. So don't come in this chat no more. Don't come up in here no more. Robo accepts you, but I don't accept you because you're fake. You understand? And we don't appreciate that here. You know what I mean?
All right, Ellis. You told him.
Take your shoes off and wipe your feet after you take your shoes off when you come up in here, man. Anyway,
I love it.
I'm gone, family.
Night, Ellis.
Peace.
And real quick, I just want to address Marketing Pro. Listen, McVay is not a better coach than Shanahan. McVay came in to an already built team, and he didn't have anything to do but install his program. Shanahan came in and had to start from scratch. Just keep that in mind, okay? And if we win a Super Bowl before you do, that'll mean Shanahan is way better. Stop it.
Working my ass.
Hey, Tony.
Ronbo, what's going on?
Tony, I look over the chat every now and then, and I see somebody say something ridiculous. I had to work him for a minute. The Marketing Pro, and I understand why he calls himself that. Is he really in marketing? And is he really good? I mean, it takes a lot of nerve to call yourself something like that.
Well, I gave a shout out to somebody in your chat earlier. They said marketing simp, and I just thought that was the funniest thing.
Oh, that name gets abused all the time. I love it.
Ronbo, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for the city of Buffalo and the people of Buffalo. Ronbo, for me, they were going. No disrespect to the 49ers. I thought Buffalo was going with everything.
They look like it. They had the best defense. Their offense is off the hook. It was going to be, I don't know, it was going to be a rough one if it was. The maturity. Tony, this is what I said about the 49ers 2 years ago in 2019. Everybody said, we're going to the Super Bowl. I said, you know what? I don't know if I want to see him in the Super Bowl just yet. We lack the maturity to be in the Super Bowl. And the maturity showed up. We didn't know how to finish in the Super Bowl. Buffalo, next year, look out. Buffalo, ooh. Yeah, I don't know how much money. I mean, who's going to be able to get re-signed? But Diggs didn't have a lot of plays in the second half. I think that hurt him as well.
On the other side, 8 for 201. The guy, the number 13, I can't think of his name. 8 catches for 201 yards. He balled out.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns. He balled out. And they didn't even throw the who's the guy that used to be with you guys? The receiver that left and went to New Orleans.
Emmanuel, I forgot he was on the team now that you mention it.
They didn't even
Sanders.
throw it. He only had one catch the whole game.
You know, the thing is, it wasn't the offense that hurt Buffalo. Their defense couldn't do anything with the Chiefs because they scored enough. They scored plenty of points. Why? I thought the Buffalo defense was supposed to be. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But they are. They got those 5 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, all on the defensive line. A first-rounder, that Edmonds kid at linebacker. You got both their safeties. Micah Hyde, first-team All-Pro, and that Boyer guy, the other safety, second-team All-Pro.
I saw him. They put the camera on him and talked about that. Yeah.
They ran out of gas, Ronbo. But you can't let that happen. With 13 seconds left, the ball's at their own 25. You cannot let that happen. Nobody was on Kelsey on that first play. Nobody was on him.
See, maturity. I'm telling you, coaching staff, everybody, it's maturity. Next year, they're going to be unstoppable. You know, I don't know. Yeah. Here's a question, though, Tony. What's going to happen in Ravenville? See, is Lamar going to make a triumphant return to the NFL next year and take back his thunder? Because, you know, you look at Josh and Patrick. Can he take them out?
I don't know because that kid in Cincinnati. I
forgot about him.
Joe Cool. Yep, Joe Cool. Well, the second coming of Joe Cool. You know, Joe Montana's the original Joe Cool. But they're comparing Joe Burrow with Joe Namath.
Yeah, I know. I really wish they'd stop it. But you know, here's the thing. You know, let's. Can he please get a year or two before we start making these kind of calls? God,
I know.
They tried to say that about Mac Jones over me and the next Tom Brady in New England. Why? Because he's wearing the jersey? What are you guys talking about? Why? Can we wait a minute here? God.
Yeah, I don't see that at all. But Ronbo, do you think Kyle Shanahan's going to have a couple tricks up his sleeve?
Yeah.
On offense? Yeah, I hope so. I think y'all to go deep on them too.
Yeah, Kyle's always got something in his back pocket. What amazes me about that, when you see a strange play all of a sudden, that means it's been a covert operation the whole time, because you'll never see that play. When I seen Juice last year in that 2019 game, did he throw a pass? No, Mostert threw the pass. Juice did something else that was totally out of character, and it worked. And I said, you know, Kyle, I like when you do things like that. You guys look like they know what they're doing, too. You guys must work on that play. You must turn the lights out so nobody can see you from any drones flying around or anything like that via Bill Belichick. Nobody knows what you guys are doing. Amazes me.
Well, all I know is it looks like Tampa, because they signed some of those defensive guys back for 1 year, which was this year. That team's getting ready to get broken up. I hope we can get. I would love to have Levante David on my squad. A couple of those players.
Yeah,
break it up. I don't feel sorry for them. Bye-bye.
No, you can't. Tom is monitoring that. Everything that front office is doing, Tom is monitoring, too. That's going to make him decide, him and Aaron Rodgers. They may not be back. I bet you not both of them are going to be back next year. Because, I mean, come on. It's tough work getting ready to play football. And at that age, what do you got to prove? Aaron Rodgers is going to the Hall of Fame. Tom is already in the Hall of Fame. He just continues to play, you know. So, I mean,
I'm not sure, but I think Sue's contract is up, too. I'm looking at Sue. I think his contract is up. I think. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Jason Pierre-Paul, which I think he's lost a couple steps, personally. You know.
Could be. So, you know, you lost AB. Injuries are starting to be a factor because those guys got to that age now. And, you know, if I'm Tom Brady, do I really want to come back to Tampa Bay? Or do I ask for a trade if I insist on – because, you know, they're already talking about the Steelers would be a good place for Aaron Rodgers to go if he insists on playing. I don't know.
And, you know, I heard today Aaron Rodgers to Tennessee, and they're going to get rid of Tannehill. So Mike Vrabel said they're keeping Tannehill. And my question is, why? Why?
Well, the thing is, who's he going to throw to besides A.J. Brown? I mean, because Julio's over there, but Julio may think about calling it a day next year, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's tough. Tom could get a job. I don't know how they feel about Kyler Murray in Arizona because Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury may get shipped out.
He can't play. He can't play. I was done with him. Ronbo, if you know how it is, Ronbo. You even just said this. This is the playoffs. You can't be throwing for 157 yards in the playoffs. It's the playoffs.
Not in clear weather. Because I don't know. But Tony,
unacceptable.
We got to go, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back Friday. That's right. The rest of the week I'm tied up. I can't
Friday?
Yeah. Be looking for you.
Yeah.
All right, Tony.
Take care of your business, brother.
Yes,
But Ronbo,
indeed.
also, before we go, they're already talking big trash. Y'all ain't gonna win and all this. The Rams, quietly, they talking trash.
I know. A lot of people said the same thing about the Green Bay Packers. Rams are supposed to beat us by
Stay
6.
tuned.
Yeah.
Hit them in their mouth. It'll stop all that.
I love it. See you Friday.
I'll see you Friday, sir.
Looking forward.
All right.
All right, Tony. Eddie Ramirez, salute you, brah. Yeah, I'm a delusional clown. On the side, take that. Hey, Donut! Donut and Tanisha.
Rambo, I got a special report live from Chico, California, man.
Yes, I'm waiting for it.
I just want to let you know that there has been no sight of any Cowboy fans, no sight of any Green Bay apparel, and no sight of any Rams apparel here in Chico, California. It's already gone out here, brother. Can we get a hallelujah? How you doing, Ronbo?
Doing just fabulous. And the reason why he's making a deal out of that because Green Bay, Chico, is where the heralded one, the Hall of Famer, first ballot, no hesitation, no need to vote, Aaron Rodgers is from. But I got to tell y'all something. If there's no cowboy, everywhere you look, there's at least a cowboy or a raider somewhere. You can't walk through the mall without seeing that dude. And you can see, I don't care how big the mall is, I can see those people in the next whole area, and it burns me up.
Not out here.
Man, not out here. They are quiet. It's like crickets. It's like tumbleweeds flying around here. But when it's the red and gold, it is nothing but celebrations, hallelujahs, and singing out here. I mean, it's wonderful, man. I mean, it's just like San Francisco out here right now, brother. I'm telling you. The students just came back from the break, and they all in Niners gears, too. So no matter where you at, man, Niners is everywhere up here, brother. You have nothing to worry about.
Tell you, Niners going to define pop culture. But if we get into the position to beat the Patrick Mahomes boys, poo-poo boys, it's going to be hilarious.
Oh, man, it's going to be rewarding, man. We have nothing to worry about, man. I'm telling you. I'm with Dynamite, man. Enough. I even said that for the last couple of calls. You know what I'm saying? No more bashing. There should be nothing to worry about. Our defense got way more arsenal than our offense. They talking about just Cooper Kupp. They talking about that running back that keeps on fumbling and stumbling and whatever, but not fumbling. And, we just got a lot of people.
What's his name? The running back that just came back off of injury. Yeah, he was fumbling. He was trying to give the game away in Tampa Bay, but the Bucs couldn't take full advantage of that.
No, they can't. You know what I'm saying? But we can. That's the difference of it. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady, I respect him. And I was, blessed to see his career. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him on that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't paying the ass when, a lot of years when we played against him because he wasn't as good. But, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he might as well come on home and start rooting for the Niners again, because it's over. You know what I'm saying? Come on home, Tom. It's all good, brother. You come on home, be a Niner fan one more time. But as far as everything's concerned, our offense is going to be okay, because Aaron Donald, he's been shut down many times, and we got the tools to do it again. The silverback to be ready.
We got the blueprint.
He does not like Bronskill. Bronskill is Mr. Aaron Donald's true kryptonite, and he proved it on many occasions. faithful, I want you to listen to this. You know what I'm saying? And your boy, Mr. Ramsey back there, oh no, he got to cover Deebo. He got to cover Ayuk. He got to cover Mr. Jennings. He got to cover Mr. Sherfield if he ever comes in. Surehand, Mr. Textbook. Don't forget about him, faithful, okay? We still got the running backs that's coming through. We still got Eli Man. And we still got the most dominant, still on the under. Hopefully he's healthy. Mr. Jeff Wilson Jr., he'll pick it up if he's healthy.
Hey,
and don't forget the
hey,
Kyle used to.
Fam, did you know Jeff Wilson even got hurt? When I read that today, wait, when did Wilson get hurt? Because they said he should be okay. I said, really? I don't remember him ever getting out there getting hurt. Apparently, it was on a kickoff. They had him on special teams and he got hurt, maybe? I forgot he would be on special teams if he's not doing anything else. Yeah.
I'm like, man, I know I got 20/20 vision. You know, I'm going with a couple of callers back with the dwelling jersey situation too. There's a couple of things I must have missed because if I missed on the number wrong, Jeff Wilson Jr.
The 02?
Oh yeah, and the jersey one too. You know what I'm saying? So I got.
I said it was so cold out there. They start changing the molecules on people's clothes. It used to be an 8. Got so cold out here, it turned into a 0.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. But that man, I agree with Nana Mike, and I agree with a lot of callers out there. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mr. You also, Mr. Ronbo. If y'all ain't comment, like, and subscribed already, please do it, man, because y'all slipping. You know what I'm saying? And
Thanks,
those
man.
of y'all out there who's not active faithful, man, y'all need to just get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? The time is now to stay faithful, man. We got 2 more games. We got 1 more game.
Mm-hmm.
1 more game to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool part about this, Ronbo, is that we beat them 3 times already. 2 times in the season and 1 time in the preseason.
Fam, give a shout out to Marketing Pro while you talking like that.
Oh, Marketing Pro, hold on, man. Let me tell you like this, man. I'm gonna do it 2 ways. I'm gonna do it like Muhammad Ali, a right and a left. Marketing Pro and Patrick Mahomes wannabe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't worth 2 flies. Y'all ain't worth 2 flies to smash, man.
They make every program in there antagonizing. My homeboy makes sometimes because they were struggling to be in the season. But Marketing Pro's in here, he's in here all the time. Talking things that have nothing. There's no rationale behind his rants. Nothing that makes sense. My God, what is he talking about? You beat a team 6 times. Do I come to somebody's house and beats my ass over and over like this? Whoa.
Hey, man. You know what Big Mama used to say. Would you wind that belt up around that hand?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't believe fat meat is greasy, huh? You don't believe that fat meat is greasy? Why don't you come walk past me to the living room right quick? And you don't want to walk past it because you cry and you don't want to walk past. You like because you already know that's what she gonna strike.
You gonna get hit?
You get to fake it. Hey, I'm gonna go, y'all. I tell you what, I'm gonna see you Friday, and hopefully some good news between now and then about Trent Williams, and we can stop even thinking about what's going to happen in that game. You know what I'm saying?
So you're right.
Yeah, Tanisha. All right, doing that. Y'all have a great time between now and then. We're going to survive this. We only got 6 days to go. We can do this. Yes.
That's right.
Definitely will do this. Yes,
6 days to go. Faithful, stay true. Faithful, have faith. Silverback is going to be okay. We got too much arsenal. Give a like and a shout out. Continue to contribute to my man Ronbo. Have a good night, brother.
Bang night again.
You go, Tanisha. Y'all have a great night. Talk to you shortly.
You too.
Thanks.
You too.
Thanks. Oh, hey, by the way, Sentinel says something. I've noticed that before. I don't know why. I think they think your account doesn't exist or something like that. So if YouTube unsubs you, because you know that has nothing to do with us or me, I love everybody. So I don't know what's going on with that. So if you want to resubscribe, see, I have no idea what's going on. I've got to ask it, but you know how it is when you try to ask YouTube something. You get into an automated system, and you're not going to get a real human being answer you, you know? Could you say, Chip, if you want to troubleshoot this or that, and could this 1, 2, 3 give you options? This is not going to answer the question. Other. What is the other? You explain. No response. Anyway, this is special. We haven't heard from him in a long time. Well, it's a big show. It's a big show on the show. Are you feeling better? I'm glad. I knew you'd get over it shortly.
Oh.
I didn't know it was going to be this shortly. Good to hear.
Excuse me, I'm 100% better. I'm actually fully vaxxed, so I avoided all the worst possibilities. Yeah, so I avoided the worst possible outcome of COVID. So I'm good. I'm good. I just lost my taste of smell and sense, but other than that, I'm fully.
I wish we had more time because I want to know what it's like to. Because as much as I enjoy eating, if suddenly I couldn't taste my food, I could see
it was
now
brutal,
having this.
Ronbo. It was brutal for me. Like I like to eat too, and oh my god, it was not fun.
I could see me now.
So, anyways,
being strapped down on a table. Give me 2 volumes of blah blah blah. We got to sedate him. You know. I can't smell my food.
It was horrible.
I can't taste it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
What's
No,
up?
anyways, but I haven't. I have not talked to you since I believe week 7 when everything was looking like it was not going the way it should. It was looking like it was that long ago, and it was looking like when we were turning to dust, and it was looking like 2020 all over again.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are. We're in the NFC title game now.
Can you imagine?
Against a overhyped team that is bought and paid for, has not been through hell and back like we have.
So you went too far with
any adversity whatsoever.
Those people money. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? They have no money to pay them at all. They have to rely on the faithful to fill up the Levi Stadium to pay it off and pay their players' salaries. I don't know why they would restrict us from buying tickets in the first place. How are they going to pay their players?
Matthew's wife, remember Big Show? She was crying, please. If you're a Rams fan, do not sell your tickets to the Cardinal fans.
I felt like I had to eat crow tonight, but then I went back into the 49ers archives on Twitter and saw that picture of John York, who was feeling the same exact way as some of our fans were calling for Kyle and John Ted at the beginning of the season when things were not looking so pretty. Because it took John York to get off his ass from Ohio, from Ohio to come down to Santa Clara or wherever he and Denise live, to talk some sense into Kyle and John and say, hey, look, if you guys don't right this ship, your asses are out here. And that's how a lot of us were feeling. You know what I mean? He was feeling the same exact way. It took the real owner. To make headlines, which he rarely does.
I know.
To get off his ass and
when's the last time that
come
happened?
to talk to Kyle and John.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he didn't come down, then we wouldn't be in the NFC title game. That's how I truly feel, Ronbo, because he was feeling the same exact way. They weren't exchanging pleasantries. Let's be real on that field. He was giving them the deep talk.
Yeah, was it to be nice?
You come all that way just to say I don't think so. That says a lot right there. You know, if he was feeling the same exact way, like Kyle and John, if you don't get this shit together, you guys are out of here. I spent all this money on you guys for 6 years, and it's looking like we're regressing. This is year 5. It shouldn't be a rebuild year. It shouldn't be. We should be in the Super Bowl or nothing, or you guys are gone.
And it went all the way to the draft, and everything else has taken place down through the years.
Yep.
And yeah, that's
and you
enough.
You gave up the future for a developmental project who can't even outbeat a brittle quarterback who can't even stay on the field. And that didn't look so well either.
But can you imagine? Bidwell is over in Arizona, and I understand the heat is turning up in the kitchen in there too. This offseason is going to be intriguing like we haven't had in years.
Very intriguing.
Ooh, all over
especially
the league.
the quarterback situation.
Oh, all over. There's little
especially
fires.
Yes, Aaron Rodgers is going to be potentially leaving Green Bay. Who knows where he's going to end up? And Tom potentially Tampa. Who knows where he's going to end up? And
then you got our own
who
situation
knows?
with Jimmy. You know.
Exactly. Who knows where he's going to end up?
And are the Cardinals going to continue with that madness between Kingsbury and a quarterback that may be over his head? No pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's a lot of things. And Russell Wilson, he is not exactly saying he doesn't want to stay in Seattle.
And everyone and their cousin on here thought that marriage between Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray was going to work out. It didn't work out so well for Chip Kelly and Colin Kaepernick. I even thought that marriage was perfect between Chip Kelly and Colin Kaepernick because that up-tempo offense that Chip Kelly runs fits exactly what Colin Kaepernick does.
Yeah.
You know, and then that marriage fell apart really fast. That didn't work out. Just because they have a past history together doesn't mean it's going to work out in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's been proven too many times.
So,
and better yet, better examples over in Jacksonville, right? What happened there?
Oh, Urban Meyer.
Yeah. That didn't last long.
No, not at all. But here we are in the NFC title game. The only thing I was really, really, really concerned about was our secondary. But I just realized Cooper Kupp wasn't playing the week 18 game. We played against the Rams, and now he's back. K'Wan Williams.
K'Wan Williams
wasn't playing. Wasn't playing week 18. But now he's back.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps out a lot. And Amy Thomas is potentially going to be coming back too.
Oh, please.
And he's been stepping up a lot. Him and Emmanuel Mosley and K'Wan Williams, we should be fine. If they had Robert Woods, I'd be a little bit more worried. But since they don't have Robert Woods, I'm sort of a little bit relieved.
Speak to that show, because you know what, OBJ, and I'm starting to think Baker Mayfield got a lot of flack about that. But is OBJ tearing it up?
Yeah.
He's getting a little better, but he's not looking like he looked in New York City.
No, he's looking slightly better because he has a better quarterback throwing to him.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfield's trash. So.
There's another quarterback situation, speaking of.
Exactly. They're not even extending his fifth-year option over there in Cleveland. Jesus. I mean,
but
he's more concerned about making commercials and
that's my favorite part.
So.
I love Baker Mayfield commercials, though, in his house. It's not your house anymore, Baker. You better hope they keep you on those commercials in.
I know.
It's so good to hear from you. I tell you, well, I'll see you Friday, though, since you're feeling good again. And
check your email. I'm sorry for the constant emails. I'm pretty sure you're getting them.
You started early this year, which is funny. I know.
I know.
I know. That just shows that you've had time on your hands since you had to lay back and recuperate.
Between being quarantined and everything, and I had plenty of time on my hands. Like, oh my God, I was going nuts. I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I can't go anywhere.
So he reshaped the 49ers' whole roster.
Oh yeah.
So I
sent you my last.
I always take a look at it. I don't always respond, but I see it.
I'm done. So
right.
Yeah, for sure. All right, fam. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to TCT fam. I'm nervous, but I think we can get it done. So
hopefully. Okay.
All right, 6 more days.
That's all we got. All right. Have a good night, Show.
Shout out. Everyone, good night.
There goes the Big Show. He's feeling all right. Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven, you know what's up. We're having to wait. Keep waiting. A few days before Sunday.
Oh man. It's like waiting for graduation almost.
Or knowing you're going to a prom. You know, remember the first time you took a girl to the dance in high school? It was a very uncomfortable feeling because, being a little jerk, you're 14 or 15 or something like that. You don't know anything about women other than you like them. Your hormones are raging. You're uncomfortable. You can't sleep. You can't eat, And every time you talk to her, you can't talk. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Yeah, it's me, Ron. Who? Ron. Hey, can I call you back? I was the biggest idiot I know when I was. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Now, that same uncomfortableness in a different form is all the way till Sunday. Yeah. Hey, sick of
There
this.
is something you said with the last caller, not with Big Show, but a few callers ago, about tempers are going to flare. And I couldn't agree with you more. And I can already foresee it. If Trent Williams is on that field, Ronbo, and Aaron Donald pops off, Aaron Donald's about to get a full-on ass whooping. Because Trent don't play that shit. If we all remember, he stocked. Yeah, he stocked Richard Sherman in the jaw. Clean in the jaw.
Bam!
And Aaron Donald may be a mean dude, but Trent Williams looks...
That's too big.
I mean, that fool's
Scary.
That's
a big dude.
You don't want to mess with him. And Deebo,
Yeah.
I could see Deebo saying something when he's walk by. I bet you know my name now, don't you? What you say to me, punk? I get to see it now. Those are the kind of things that you know it's going to happen. And Jalen Ramsey, as they're coming around, and he says, "Hey, dude, how long you been in the league? Who you talking to? You ain't your name? Ain't you? They thought they called you BA, man." I'm talking to you, man. I can see it. Those are the little things that football. It's just guys love to talk trash, and somebody is not going to be cool. I just know it.
Oh no. No one's gonna be cool. I'm more afraid about Josh Norman and his PI calls. I mean, but here's the thing: he plays such a good asshole sometimes that I feel like he'll get under a lot of people's skins. I don't think he'll get under Coops. OBJ, absolutely.
He's easy to get mad.
I think he'll get under OBJ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just tell him oh, you were better in New York, and automatically get under his skin.
He's really sensitive. That would do it. And now he would press to make you look bad. And once you make a guy, especially a receiver, once you get in his head, his focus, his concentration, played corner. I used to love to talk trash. Jerry Rice said the same thing about Deion. He said, you know what? This is why you see Deion standing at the line of scrimmage. You can see Deion's mouth. It's just going 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour. Jerry's just looking to the side, looking to the left. He ain't paying him no attention. Runs her out. That was those. Ooh, man, those are epic battles. Deion Sanders is a bad dude. But Jerry's the GOAT. Oh, God. We're going to see something this weekend,
He
Steven.
absolutely is. Rambo, I'm telling you, this game going into the NFC Championship is more exciting than anything that's going to happen in that Super Bowl. Honest to God.
Always.
I mean, think about it. Rambo, we weren't even supposed to be here. We weren't even supposed to make it this far, but just true grit and just leaps and bounds, Rambo, we made it. The 49ers have finally made it. And we literally had just the scrappiest team ever. I mean, in every sense of the word, wild card underdog spirit.
It's just tough.
It's tough. Absolutely.
You're too young to know. But you know what? The Steelers, that's what kind of team they were. They used to be, they're from a freezing ass weather. Those guys are out there, they just eat, snap, and bite people's heads off. Guys like Mean Joe Green and some of those other guys, they were just nasty. You don't want to play the Steelers, right? That's what the 49ers are looking like right now.
I heard all about
we got mean, nasty dudes that just get it done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that kind of team is, football can evolve to whatever it wants to evolve to. Oh, it's a passing league now. You come out there against a team to kick your ass, you can pass the ball all you want to. You're still going to get stopped. The rules may be changed to protect the quarterback, but the rest of these guys are going to pay. And
I want to say something real quick about the AFC Championship game. Well, not the championship game, but AFC Chiefs versus Bills. It was a shootout. A lot of people are like, oh, it was entertaining. It was entertaining because neither side had a good enough defense to stop each other from getting those touchdowns.
And Steven, it doesn't make any sense. I thought the Bills were supposed to be good at defense. That was the thing. Is defense ranked as one of the best. What happened?
It's just you can mull it up to, I don't know, Pat Mahomes just pulling miracles out of his ass, Tyreek Hill being the best wide receiver. But at the same time, Ronbo, you got to look at it like this.
Real quick.
Bills and Chiefs had zero defense. I mean, I watched Travis Kelce get open, absolutely
wide
easily.
Open too.
Same thing with Tyreek Hill. Not Stephon Diggs. It's just, you can't tell me that this team is going to close out the Bengals going into the AFC Championship. Absolutely not. And especially,
you're right.
You just can't. You can't say that they're going to close out the Bills. It's going to be a lights out. If you can't stop Josh Allen and Diggs, the Bengals, not that.
You definitely can't stop. What's the guy's name? They got a guy named Diggs. The Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Diggs, isn't it?
No. Do they?
A Biggs? What is it? It's something IGGS something, I think. And of course, you got the perennial star. I don't think they have anybody to cover here.
Yep, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Rambo, they've been doing that same chemistry in college,
high school,
and it's working.
College, that's right.
Yeah.
College, LSU,
Steven.
Ronbo.
I know.
They're a one-trick pony, but that one trick works phenomenal for them. I told everybody at the beginning of the season, watch out for the Bengals because this is some serious shit. And here they are. I'm more afraid of the Bengals.
Go ahead. You're more afraid of the Bengals than
I'm
than
more
the Chiefs?
afraid of the Bengals than I am of the Chiefs. I'll put it like that.
When we played the Bengals, it's possible we can deal with them, but man, Higgins, that's what I'm thinking about. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, the guy, TJ Higgins, he's a TJ? Or something like that.
It's TJ Higgins.
Yeah, so Anyway, Steven, tell you what, I'll see you Friday, and, hopefully we get some good news about our injuries. I want Ambry Thomas, please. Begging for Trent Williams. That's all I need, man.
I heard he's doing good.
Yeah, I know. That
I heard Ambry Thomas is doing good. So.
I did too. Kyle expects him at practice tomorrow. All right. All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo. See you Friday.
All right. Looking forward, Steven. Have a great night. Man. So, guys, don't let my homeboy and marketing pro. I mean, work extreme prejudice whenever you come at him. Fam, I gotta go. And looking forward. Thanks for the contributions tonight. I really do appreciate it. You know that. And I look forward to seeing you Friday. And hopefully it'll be nothing but good news. With that said, sleep tight if you can. What's it talking about? If you see the name, I didn't change my name so nobody knows it's me. If you see Ronbo tweeting at weird hours, it means I couldn't sleep. I got up. I might have took a nap and had to get up and say something. I sit up and I'm tripping as I'm sleeping. The first thing I want to do is go to Twitter. It's an outlet. Instagram, same thing. Fam, have a great night. Niners!